Yeah. And then I'm gonna snooze this ad for another 5 minutes so we can introduce ourselves. 'Cause we're already here. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey everyone. How are y'all doing? I'm Bombader. Welcome to the stream. And our lovely co-host here.
Hi everyone, my name is StephThings. I will not make any promises that I might not speed up ahead for the story. I have Bomb's stream pulled up so that way I can see what I might have possibly missed.
And I have hers up in case I wonder why things are lagging behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For all of y'all that don't know, we're going to be playing Ace Attorney Investigations on our own file, but we're going to be helping each other voice. We are going to try to mirror each other as best as we can. Of course, there is going to be some discrepancies, but please don't hold that against us. You ready to jump into this?
Yeah, let's go. Also, happy streamiversary.
Thank you.
StephThings.
I've now officially been affiliate for 4 years.
Nice.
Okay. Da.
So how does it feel to be streaming for 4 years?
It's a weird feeling to say that I've done that.
Well, here's your entire fan base right here.
I'm ready to be like, all right, count off.
One.
One.
If you're a StephThings fans, type 1 in the chat.
Shifu 99 callout, so all 99 members are most likely here and accounted for. 1. Oh, thank you.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The second number 1 from the right.
Sir! Yes, sir!
Here. Birthday present for you. Hey!
Does he actually know their birthday? I want him to know his birthday.
Hey, you do it as your straight anniversary. He's giving you a gift.
What?
Wait.
Shifu, I didn't know you knew all our birthdays.
What a kind heart you have. Shifu, you are more than a man will ever be, sir. This guy could be a VTuber.
He really could.
Oh!
I'm really sorry, but it's not my birthday, sir. It's your unbirthday!
Long Z says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of the elder. That present isn't for you. It's for your younger brother's wife, younger brother. I gotta take a picture of that one. Oh, man. I gotta drink a coffee for that one. Am I really awake enough to know what he just said?
No, he's honestly trying to bluff his way out.
I'm reminded of Spaceballs that he's your... I can't remember the full quote, but it's something along like, he's your, he's your father's former something roommate.
So he's basically a stranger to me.
Tell him I said hi and happy birthday, won't you?
Yes, sir.
Shifu, you can't believe that you remember much about each of us.
He didn't.
Shifu, I'm so moved that I can't stop crying.
use the Terry's voice. That's so beautiful.
I should probably leave them to their alone time.
That sounds so bad out of context.
All right, meeting's over. Everyone, head to your posts. Dismissed! Sir. Yo, were you guys here the whole time? I got a call from Sheena. She already filled me in. It sounds like you're out to get in my way again. I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your investigation. I simply request that you grant me permission to investigate the Alabastian embassy. Ah, what if I say no?
Objection!
Ling, this man is my subordinate. As I have received permission from the ambassador, he is to be extended the same rights.
Sorry, sis, but that's not simple. Alabast is the strictest immigration regulations in the world, or did you know? Even among elite men, about only half of them were admitted to the country. Besides, any more cooks in the kitchen and we might spoil the soup. You get what I mean?
Oh, too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, too many investigators getting in each other's way.
How dare you make such assumptions?
Don't take this the wrong way. I thought I was in charge of Alabast, Mr. Von Karma.
Grr.
Look, try to understand, okay? Things over in Alabast are a bit of a mess right now. What do you mean by a bit of a mess? No one told you? We had an incident at Alabast as well. This is what we call a decision based on the investigation, Mr. Prosecutor.
He just left already.
Who's the holdout?
Is there a problem here, Agent Long? Kids these days. Not really, just having a discussion about whether to let these guys in.
Ambassador Alba, may I please I ask that you please allow these people to join in the investigation.
Having a debate because of my country. I'm terribly sorry for placing you on good people in that kind of situation. It's all because I lack the strength to govern well. Please, it's nothing of the sort, Ambassador. You weakling, Quarkus! Curse your frailty and inability to affect change in your country! What are you? The thing is, investigations conducted in my country have been under Agent Long. And it is my judgment to minimize disruption in my investigation. I should leave everything up to Agent Long. There, you see?
Good, let us in!
Oh, no way!
And Ambassador Alba, I ask you to consider letting them into Alabasta. What's that? My very own secretary has been murdered in the Alabasta embassy. And it was apparently caught to my shady dealings, completely unbeknownst to me. I just want to ask you for cooperation on an investigation. Please, these aren't much, but I hope I can cover your travel expenses to the Bombader someday. Right, I get it. Even if you beg the Ambassador Alba, I still have to give the final okay anyway.
Right, you heard that, Mr. Edgeworth. We're in!
Not so fast, my little crow girl. You're still a witness in the Balabal murder. I'd like you to please stay in the Republic of Babel.
Ba-ba-ba?
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
The Republic of Baba Yaga. Detective Gumshoe, please take good care of Kay for me. Right, sir. Sounds good to me. The fewer trollmakers, the better.
Ellipses.
Rasp. Rasp?
What would a rasp sound like? Would it be like a ch?
What does a rasp sound like? The AI claims it sounds like it's described as a harsh, grating, or scratchy, like metal scraping against a rough surface, or a rough, gravelly tone. It can be compared to a sore throat or a husky, breathy quality in a voice. So I guess it's kind of like a rough sigh.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes.
So, I wanted to ask for a while now, but that lady over there, is she who I think she is?
Oh, that's right. I didn't introduce the two of you yet.
Francesca von Karma, the prosecutorial prodigy. It's nice to see you again. Oh, I knew it! You're the whip lady!
You can whip it good.
Whip it real good.
You may address me as Miss von Karma. Miss von Karma, I leave the investigation of the Alabast in your hands. Thanks. Rest assured, I will outsmart both the smuggling ring and the Yatsugura.
The smuggling ring. Perhaps I should ask Francisca a bit more about it before I head into Alabast. Ah, and I mustn't forget to thank Ambassador Paulino for all that he has done for me.
By going to the buffet? Okay. Are you going to talk to anyone, or are you going to investigate the Theater Neutralis?
Mostly just goofing out around it a bit.
Okay.
I mean, I'll talk to Gumshoe first. Gumshoe, I'm counting on you to keep Kay safe. Yes, sir. Just leave everything to me, sir. And don't worry, I'll take good care of Gummy for you. We'll go investigate Volleyball's side things together. Right, Kay? That's right, Gummy. All they're missing is the
We're
last
supposed to
thing.
stay out of trouble!
You can talk to Kay.
Okay, I'm glad that you were not hurt, but please refrain from such recklessness, alright? What if you had run into the Yatsugura? You could have been killed.
Sorry to make you worry like that. I'll be more careful from now on.
Good girl. Now it's to conduct some self-reflection every once in a while.
It's funny, when I talk to you, Mr. Edgeworth. It's like I'm talking to my father.
And that's why he's daddy. Is that so? Do I really seem that old to her?
Man, 18-year-olds when you're 20.
Right? Oh my gosh. So I said in the worst timeline, I could be a mom to my mod, or to one of my mods.
Oh, yeah. Just like, it's funny because I was talking about how, like, about like the progressing pains I'm gonna be getting as I go from 30 to 40, and like a 60-year-old was like looking at me like I'm some sort of child.
To them, we probably are.
Yeah, I'm like,
All right.
shouldn't you be like agreeing with me instead of saying how like old I am? I don't know. Like it was kind of more like a conversational try to thing, and then rather than just out young her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just clicking on random things at the
Okay.
through it. There's a flat panel and a VCR and a row of Steel Samurai videos on this table.
I'm surprised that he didn't want to try to, like, take them.
My, the things I put myself through for the sake of investigations. But... Oh, there might be a clue among these. I had better check the titles of these videos.
Oh my god! He's such a fanboy.
My, the things I put myself through the sake of investigation.
Okay. Ready to talk to Francesca?
Okay. I'm gonna talk to her. Made it so much progress in your investigation in such a short period of time. It's truly amazing.
Agent Hicks, whose help I've requested, was cut down before he completed his task. There's no room for further failure in my perfect investigation. Can I say, for a moment, I love that for the Ace Attorney games, they tie the cases together.
They try to sometimes.
Oh, at least they try to, but there's like an overarching.
Yeah, they're at their best when they're all tied together.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I was watching someone play the second game, and I was like, yeah, I don't remember the clown circus being part of the overall story. In spite of that, I believe you were able to obtain insight to the ring, correct?
It was nothing. I simply made some deductions based on the smuggled item I was following.
You mean the Balabees? Why are there restrictions to the export of Balabees ink to begin with?
Classified Interpol info.
Hold it!
Francisca, as your subordinate, I am part of your investigation now. Don't you think it would be beneficial if I was as well informed as you? Wow.
Point taken. Very well, I'll fill you in.
He rolled very well in the diplomacy roll.
Oh yeah, nat 20 right there.
Recently, we discovered some very well-made counterfeit bills circulating in Zhongfa.
Counterfeit bills?
Yes, as you may have deduced, the counterfeits are being made with the Balinese special Balinese ink. And it's virtually impossible to distinguish these bills made with Balinese ink from the real ones. Thus, it's only natural for Interpol to keep an eye on the Republic of Baja.
That's where this document comes to play, correct?
Correct. Mr. Cochin was smuggling large amounts of Balinese ink. Furthermore, he was charged with running the embassy's printing equipment. That's all the evidence I need to know that he was the head in charge of the smuggling ring.
No, that just shows that he was part of the smuggling ring.
However, there remains one tiny problem.
I guess. Still have yet to find the counterfeit bills or the smuggled ink.
Yes, and while we're listing things, I might as well add that the counterfeit plates to the pile. Since we haven't been able to locate any of these items in the Balinese embassy, we're looking into the the Alabanesta embassy next. It doesn't matter where they're hidden, mark my words, I will find them.
Counterfeit bills, data jotted down in my organizer.
You have Balinese ink. They're in circulation as Zhongfa. Hard to tell if they're fake. Talk to Mario here. Ambassador Paulino, I am in your debt. No, it's a nothing. That's all I can do for you, I'm afraid. I only could ask you to please bring Manny's killer to justice, Well, Ambassador, on my honor. Woo! You're so sensational. You really picked my curiosity. I know they're not that much, but I'm giving them to you wholeheartedly. No, that's quite alright. Oh, well, how about this then? And what exactly is it? It's a fountain pen ink, known as Balinese ink. It's very exclusive and valuable. Oh, this is Balinese ink. We make it from the white crystal oil, which is mined through our mineral mines. Please accept this ink. It's one drip of a fountain pen in your this, and then you can write for hours in your organizer. How fortunate for me. The ink in my pen has happened just to run out. I'm glad I accept your gracious gift. Aha, he didn't know I use mechanical pen. Great, wonderful. Hey, we'll get
Balinese.
Ball beanies ink Jot Dynamite Organizer. Special white crystal oil-based ink limited export because of its use of counterfeiting.
I guarantee you that writing in our ink is an unforgettable experience. And since we don't export it, if you run out, you can always come to visit our fair nation. Talk about cornering the customer along with the market. Well, shall we get going? What's wrong, Kay? I'm gonna get permission to enter out.
A bit of the least. So we're going to gather what info we can on the Bahalese site, okay?
Alright, I'm counting on you two.
Right, and I'm counting on you and Miss Von Karma to sniff out the clues in Alabast. Oh, and Mr. Edgeworth, if you happen to come across my phony, let me know, okay? If you tell me, I'll rush over straight away, no matter where you are.
I'll let you know when the time comes.
He's not gonna tell her.
I was a fan of the Steel Samurai in here too. Well, more so.
Oh
than the
my
other guy.
gosh. Look at all the stuff. Okay, we're gonna have to touch everything.
Oh, 3 knives. Whoa!
What do you think you're doing to my subordinate?
No! You're... Edgy! Oh, thank goodness you're here! I'm in a really, really big pickle, your lordship! The raven. It appeared! Poof! And then it disappeared! Swoosh! And though I am the Steel Samurai, my sword, it... Wah! I'm so confused! I don't know what to do anything means anymore!
Who is this fruitcake?
Oh no.
It's Larry Butts! If
Oh,
it smells
no.
fishy, it's the butts!
Oh no. Oh no.
You good over there?
I'm really glad I didn't see the spoiler at all.
We caught it in real time, alright? It's gotta be clipped.
Oh man.
Ready?
Let's see. Yeah, I know I did his voice obnoxiously. Okay. I am Larry... No, that can't be his voice, can it? Probably. I am Larry of the House of Butts. Married man of New only Tokyo, milady.
Now I remember, this person is one of your friends, isn't he, Miles?
Yes. Frightening enough, he is. What? Hey, what's up with that answer? Your best bud is in a bind and you act like it's no big deal?
His best bud is Phoenix.
What sort of bind are we talking about here? For Larry, it's whoever conveniently is
Who's there?
the suspect kind. I accidentally became a suspect to a murder. I see. Quite a bind.
Not that we're in the least bit surprised.
It is funny that she hasn't actually met Larry. I don't think. No, wait.
No. We would. This is an off-stream thing that we can canonically try to figure out timeline-wise. Because otherwise, this is gonna be us like trying to picture the red string and put everything together.
Okay. Yes. I pretty much expected this news. The instant I saw this unlikely face. His name is Larry Butts. I've known him since grade school, and as far as long as I know him, he has been the world's largest source of trouble with a capital T. Hey! What kind of introduction is that? You're so mean, Edgy! Now he also a fourth wall breaks.
Yes, apparently.
You can read the subtitles. If you're not careful, you might find your tiny number of friends go down by 1. That was uncalled for. Besides, you're... Wait, hold on. Larry! It was you! You're the one who wrote my Steel Samurai autograph? Oh, you don't notice earlier? I even winked at you through my headpiece. Ah! Childhood ruined.
What's going on? And why are you beet red? You're acting like a foolish fool.
Sorry, but could you not speak to me right now? Oh, sorry, I was interrupting your comical yet melodramatic play. Aha, this is the incident you mentioned earlier. Mr. Prosecutor, this childhood friend of yours, is our prime suspect. Of what, you ask? From the murder of a man who snuck into his embassy, Damask 2. Oh no, not Damask 2.
My gosh. Oh. Okay. Homework for offline Steph and Bomb is to get the timeline a little bit.
Mask to Mask. That's Apollo Justice, isn't it?
I believe.
No, it's the third game. The
with the carnival. No,
it was
no, Bomb. This is why I said we're gonna do this offline. Because I know us. We're gonna be sidetracking, and we're going to derail. I can see us being ready to shift gears. Offline.
Fine.
Thank you.
Ellipses. Only Larry can get himself in yet another mess as fine as this. But no matter the facts seem to say, Larry is not the type to commit murder. Still, a rather daunting stroke of fortune I've struck. I have yet to prove that Larry Butts is innocent of all wrongdoing.
Chifu, we've identified the victim!
Good work. I'll take that report now. Agent 1, I remind you to take a peek at this well. What did I tell you What did I tell you earlier, Mr. Prosecutor? Don't get in my way. There's one thing, enough flesh. There's enough flesh here to feed a whole one wolf. And that one is me, Teen Wolf. So you may not take a peek. But Agent Lang. Now there is too many
What are you doing
kitchen.
here? Yeah, there's too many cooks in this kitchen. I didn't know we were playing Overcooked.
Agent Lang. Yeah, and I have an overabundance of voice actors here. Will you allow an investigation as myself to take a look? Ah, yes, of course. You let the detective see the file. Your detective bad? Or the prosecutor? I mean, he hasn't aged a bit either.
Really hasn't.
He has the same number of holes in his coat.
He's too poor to afford a new coat, or it's at that point it's a style, it's an aesthetic.
Oh, it is completely aesthetic. You're the prosecutor, Mr. Edgeworth, right? Fancy meeting you here, detective. You weren't expecting me. Ever since that day 7 years ago, I have chased after the Yatarasu non-stop. I even pressured Interpol into keeping me in the loop, in case of a card was ever found. An incredible deduction case. Detective Bad knows that that the Yatarasu MO is very well, and his passion for the chase hasn't died down into these 7 long years. It's something I can respect. But Detective Bad, I must ask, are you going to make an ally out of this prosecutor? My only goal is to arrest the Yatarasu. If you can get in the bottom of this case, then I'm willing to share the info with him. I am in your debt, Detective Bad. Do you want to be Edgeworth in this interrogation?
Yeah, I can. That way to save your voice a little. Let me know when you're ready.
Yep. Let's go.
About the murder of Damas II, would you be willing to fill me in on a few of the details?
When the Yatarasu showed up, Agent Lang and I took ourselves off guard duty and put ourselves in charge of the directing things at this crime scene. Taking advantage of the chaos, the Mask 2 broke into this embassy. And probably to steal some treasure or another.
Suppose he lost his life when he was forced to fight someone else in this room.
Suspect.
Alright, suspect. Why exactly is that man placed under arrest, Detective?
Samurai?
He was born looking suspicious, but not for the reasons you suspect, I assure you. As you can plainly see, he's completely harmless.
Well, a random guess, but I'd like to think he's actually under arrest.
And you made him sound more southern.
I'm trying to. That's what his original voice was for me. I think was that he was kind of a cowboyish kind of character. That he's kind of like rough around the edges.
Mm-hmm.
That's his look and personality.
I think I did it like more of a detective noir.
Yeah, I could see that fitting too.
Anyway.
Yeah. Tonight, here at this Emberson Embassy, Ambassador Alba was given a commemorative speech. That's when Yataratsu showed up. But keep in mind, Yataratsu wasn't who I'm talking about right now. These secret seats for the guests who have been called to sit in them were empty.
A no-show? Who was it that failed to take their seat?
The Steel Samurai. Until the speech was about to begin, member of the entire Steel Samurai family was to wait in a separate room. However, for some weird reason, that man was spotted in a different location than his assigned room at that time.
And where was he? In the Larry! No! I was gonna be like, he was in the bathroom. We can justify it.
He was on the roof with one of his legs down a chimney. He looks evil in this picture.
He really does.
That chimney leads directly into this room.
Larry, but you've really outdone yourself this time. What were you thinking?
In any case, I believe it's high time for me to... Oh, sorry.
In any case,
yeah.
I believe it's high time for me to start my investigation. Okay.
Oh boy.
I want to check out the knife sheaths first.
Okay. There's some weapons on display on this wall. A crossbow, and under that, a set of knives bearing a flower motif. Must be a counterpart to the Balbini's knife. It means the blade inside the scabbards should match the blade that was used to kill Mr. Koshin. I'll rest until I inspect every suspicious nook and cranny.
Alright, let's look at them.
Knives adorned with flowers on display here. I suspect these are the counterparts to the Balbini's knives. Blades of these knives should match the blade of the knife that killed Mr. Koshin.
I need to mute myself. My dad's calling.
Okay.
Sorry.
Whoa. Do the King of the Hill. Whoa. Hey, chat. Hey, how are you doing? How's everyone doing in chat? Hey. So I watched more of Demon Lord 2099 anime. I find it pretty good. I would rate it a B out of an S. It's a show that is really good. Probably gonna be memorable for a while, but I wouldn't suggest it to anybody who's new to anime. Seems like it's 2 arcs, and for a 12-episode series, though. So it's also pretty short and sweet, I would say. It's some good action in it. There's some good philosophies.
I am so sorry about that.
But no problem. It was outside of your control.
Ready to jump back into this?
Dang. We're still at the whoa.
What? Oh, I have to wait on your screen.
One of the knives is missing its blade. Let's see the two pieces of the blade handle fit each other. I'm just gonna mess around with this evidence. Without gloves.
It would appear they fit together quite well, almost seamlessly.
And that means that the Counterbastian knife did find its way to Bellaball. But how? Apparently wasn't important yet because he didn't mind palace it.
I want to touch the steel samurai.
Okay.
I can spot absolutely no difference between this permaduck statue and Ablaze.
Okay.
The statue looks face a bit like the costume hero you like so very much. I only wonder why you Americans had such affinity for this kind of face. The statue wasn't made by an American, but you know, at least I don't suppose so.
Crossbow.
The plant.
Sorry.
No, I was just gonna make commentary that the plant looks like the person that we met.
Yep, and it's probably gonna be what it's gonna be about. Why is there a weapon on display like this? I wonder why there's no whips on display here. There's no whips in Steel Samurai. Isn't it awesome? I totally fell for this thing. It's a sleek, shiny, and just like my heart. It comes like whoosh! When you hold it, it's just you want to live like BAM! Better do well to watch what you say, Larry. Although, it's just like Larry says, the spear is quite the symbol of valor. However, speaking of spears, you're supposed to be used by the thrusting point right to your opponent. I'm entirely convinced that the spear is up to the task. That's wrong, Edgy. You're just staring off into the distance. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, I get it. Tell you what, I'll tell what the studio to make you one, okay? But this one's mine. Did I say I want anything about wanting one? I could shut him up if I show him a piece of evidence. I'll point to something about the spear. What is that plant supposed to be? Oh, that's Francisca.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
What is that plant supposed to be?
Francisca, can't you see that it's supposed to be a likeness of Ambassador Alba?
Miles Edgeworth, as a subordinate, you have a lot of nerve to tell me what to think. I look forward to your salary assessment next month.
Start deluding yourself if you can think you have any control over that.
Okay, we missed something. We have to. Unless...
Statue, the knives, the crossbow, the spear, and the plant. Yep, we're good. Unless you didn't do the crossbow.
No, I touched them all. No, we got it. Okay. Just watching you go around and around is silly.
Gamer
Alright, where are we going?
idleness.
Where are we going now?
Let's go look at this clock.
There's a clock? Oh, there is a clock.
There was a grandfather clock like this one earlier in the Balabese embassy. You know, symmetry is a fine thing. Their interior design really suffers for it.
Really, I think this clock actually fits the decor of this room quite well.
I suppose the wood does well suit the all-natural atmosphere of this room.
Its design, its material, is made of strikes a good balance with the plants.
Hey, you two, it's not the time to be thinking about interior decorating, you know? Hurry up and save me!
Be quiet!
Ah!
This is all part of my elite investigation. All you need to do is be quiet and watch.
Actually, I do believe Blair has a point for once.
Shut up, you foolish fool, a fully fool. Wait, I have to accept the redeem for them to work? Hi, Greg. Good morning. Yes. I
I'm just really bad, like I think I said, about clearing my own queue. Alright, I want to touch the Steel Samurai statue.
Okay. There. Was the exact same statue sitting in that Ablaze. Bahala beat.
The Prima Duck statue. It was the national treasure of the Principality of Cohadopia. There's only one of these statues, meaning one of the two is a replica.
You know what? It'd be funny if they're both replicas.
But both Alabast and Bala claim to have the real thing.
Yep, that might end up being a fourth game situation where they they're actually not real. It was stolen years ago.
Mm-hmm. The Alabast Prima Duck statue. Both countries claim their own one is the real national treasure. Only Ambassador and Secretary can touch.
I won't rest until I inspect every nook and cranny.
What did we have to expect now?
Statue.
But we did it earlier!
Yeah.
Oh, it's pure gold.
Only one of these statues. One of them, the two is a replica.
Maybe the knives again that we have to do it?
Yeah. Seems like the only added detail was the
The gold. Oh, we can do the flower now.
Oh, that's you.
The counterpart of the Ablaze butterfly and Ablaze flower.
The butterfly and the flower, they're both lovely things. But can't we interpret this to mean the Alabast provides the honey to Bala?
Francisco, can't come up with more meaningful, more profound comments?
Very well then, at least. Let's hear what sort of profound comment you can come up with.
Well, flowers cannot survive without the butterflies that spread their pollen. Butterflies cannot live with the nectar, without the nectar that the flowers provide. Either were to disappear from the equation, either would survive. However, how was that, Miss Von Karma?
The explanation took so long, I nearly fell asleep. Well, let's continue the investigation.
Francisca, can you just admit I had...
Okay, I think we got everything here again.
I have to investigate the statue again later.
We might. 1000% I believe that.
Yeah, and if you investigate the wall, you get the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if this is just the designer. It's kind of like having too many cooks in the kitchen, and they kind of overlap each other. Without actual editing.
Mm-hmm.
So this is probably rushed. That was the
Probably
same
getting to a
exact
deadline.
comment. What?
I said they were probably having to rush it for reporting it.
Oh, I meant in-game design.
Oh yeah, 1000% probably.
How about the desk?
The desk with the photo?
Yep. The person shaking hands with the Steel Samurai in this picture is Ambassador Alba.
It was taken just before the murder.
Steel Samurai must be very popular. They've been using a national treasure as a backdrop.
Can we say from a moment that, like, from this angle, damn, those are some biceps.
Or the Steel Samurai?
No, like the statue.
Oh, very etched in stone, as you could say.
Oh yeah, boo, boo, boo.
I just don't understand. What exactly is so great about the top knot there?
Clearly, there's a depth to this show that a young person like you can't... Okay, I gotta re-say that again. Huh. Clearly, there is a depth to this show that a person like you can't fathom.
Speaking of young people, aren't young children the target audience of the show of costume actors?
Morning, twin.
The photo of the Steel Samurai taken in front of Alabast's statue before the murder.
You know, Francisca used to call Edgeworth the younger brother.
Yes. Let's see if we can interact with the other desk.
Big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like you interact with this chair. Must be Alva's desk. The notebook is still open to his desk. He must have been in the middle of something important. Sapling growth log. It's finally sprouted today. Look like
Oh, because the plants.
Yeah, look at the plants. 2 gorgeous flowers in full bloom here. Sure, flowers are lovely. These must have an equally lovely name.
Miles Edgeworth, are you done staring? I should hardly think passion flowers are all that rare.
Passion flowers?
That's rather... Oh no, that's you, sorry.
Oh. It's an unusual name.
It was named by the priest in the 15th century for the Passion of Christ.
Hey, Christ exists in this universe. As they say, you learn something new every day.
Large flowers in bloom, the vines are supported by the stakes and they're still growing.
Fireplace?
Alright, fireplace.
It doesn't look like it was used recently. See, nothing unusual about it. Okay, so that was nothing.
Okay. Let's look at our dead body.
Alright. Mr. Sprinkles the second. So this is the victim. Demasked 2.
Hold on. There we go.
I like to think Edgeworth uses Roman numerals like Gundams.
Oh my gosh.
Like Mark II. Well, Francisca is the one who does proper the second.
Mm-hmm. What is with this gaudy outfit?
You don't know about Damask? A few months ago, this chief caused a lot of havoc in the populace. You know, your compatriot Godot was the one who was in charge of that investigation.
So this thief is a separate from the Yatsugura?
I thought they were for a while, but because of the MO and the targets were different. Damask likes high-value trinkets and jewels, and being gaudy is a signature. Gumshoe was in charge of that investigation, so he'd know more about Damask.
It's alright, I'd probably hear tales of his failure anyway.
You haven't changed a bit, I see. In any case, let's get started here, shall we? I'll rest until I inspect every suspicious nook and cranny.
Okay. Start with... Sword.
Sword. Is this the murder weapon in this case?
I doubt it. But we'll find out.
Bit dry.
There's blood on the blade. It's rather sweeping sword, isn't it?
What did you expect? Steel Samurai Daddy's secondary weapon. The
He just
Steel
called-
Samurai Daddy's secondary weapon.
I
like
continue,
how
Daddy.
Steel Samurai should be the DLC for Dream Daddy. It ends up being Larry Butts. I only call it being secondary because he uses his sword in most of his battles. It's a trusty samurai spear that he turns into a real fight.
He could be a steel daddy. Exactly.
Hey, Twinstead, how are you doing?
You sure know quite a bit about the Steel Samurai.
Only because I saw the stage show earlier. The owner of this sword is the Steel Samurai, or in other words, Larry. Probably ask him about it. Criminal proving his innocent.
Samurai sword. Weapon was used on stage. Is it to be thought to be what killed Damask II? All right, what are we looking at now?
How about his hat?
Hat.
There's not a single... Oh,
There's not a single shred of fashion sense in Damask's costume.
Well, at least I can appreciate the great effort he must have put in making it. You don't know? You can buy this costume almost anywhere now. Being sold? Since when? It's around New Year's. The streets are practically flooded with them. Turns out the mask is just a lot more popular than I thought he'd be.
I can't believe that foolish fool will dress in a fool's clothing and to act foolishly.
Get your point about 3 foolish is back, Francisca.
The note?
Okay. What is he holding? Looks like a piece of paper from a notepad.
It's a map.
Appear to be directions on how to reach the room were written by hand. There is something written on the back as well.
I'd like you to steal the Primaduck statue in this room. What is that supposed to mean? Who writes a notes to themselves like that?
I don't have to guess from the text. There is actually a request from someone about who wants to steal. Who the person that requested the theft of the Primaduck statue?
Damas Note the Second. Request for the theft of the Primaduck statue with the map to where the statue is.
Now, you read that as Permaduck's the Second, but that's
I
like
did.
Demask the Seconds.
Demask the Second.
As apostrophe S.
I so
Demask the Seconds?
seconds.
Or is it Demask the Demask 2s?
Demask
somebody-
the Second. No. Yeah, I
don't know if you can even pronounce it.
okay, you try, because if it ends in an S, you don't have to put an additional S for the apostrophe. I remember that English rule.
Yeah, but I don't think you can put apostrophe. You can't put ownership on the second. You have to put it on his name. Demasks the Second, not Demask the Seconds. I think that's. I don't know. I'm not an English major.
Where are we clicking?
I'm pretty sure the ownership goes to the person, not the second.
Demask the Second will appear for a second to say canonically the characters pronounce star in Demask.
Yeah, every time his name comes up, there's a star in his name.
Okay, so Demask star.
In this
But
case,
even still.
in this case, they didn't pronounce the full name. But when they pronounce the full name, they have the star in there too. Which, yeah.
Hi, Funky. I wonder if you can give us some insight on this one. Because we're going to be
Star
cool.
Demask. Yeah, but they have Roman numerals with apostrophe S, which is super silly. His mask next.
Okay. Is it Demask the Second's note? How would you, like, show ownership of the note? Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing!
Huh?
I backed out. I'm clicking
Oh,
on the
no.
mask. Mainly was lurking because I love the series. I can help with anything if needed.
Thanks, Funky Luna.
Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, they'd be like, how do you show ownership of masked demasks mask?
I know that's our
Mask
very
demask
good
the Second's mask. I thought that the mask had quit the business. This guy, just a copycat using the name, a phony successor. He's just another petty thief. His real identity is an old work guy by the name of Kashi Nu. He's 29 and wanted on the larceny charges. His clothes, what he's carrying. We determined that this guy is the real Demask 2. Cause of death appears to be a loss of blood from the back of his head. Seems that it was struck with something very hard. In other words, the bludgeoning to death. By the
Okay.
sword, maybe?
The sword again?
No, I was wondering if the sword is probably maybe it's blunt. So it kind of acts like a club.
Maybe.
I
I
think
think yeah. No?
Oh.
No, yeah, when we get close to him.
Oh, we checked everything important because he says, I already checked this area earlier, but it never hurts to look another look. Probably the blanket, isn't it? Suppose this wrapping was the mass seconds carries the stolen goods, but nothing wrapped in it now. I guess he never managed to handle whatever about to steal. Yeah.
Okay, that now puts us at everything. Let's go to bed.
Hey, bad.
Bed to the bone. No, we already got him.
Yeah, he's good already.
Um.
I'm gonna talk to the detective guy.
Okay, to
No matter
Lang.
how hard you try, you'll never be necessarily in Shifu's investigation. Not a fact. No matter how good he is bound to overlook something. You insult our Shifu, then you prepare to be punished.
Oh, how exactly would you punish us? I've got the whip.
Every investigator under Shifu's command will work to disrupt your investigation. Indicative much?
All right, Lang, what do you got for us?
Did some investigating over the Balabi's embassy too, right? I did. Is there a problem? Lang Zi says, a wolf who aims to hunt for 2 rabbits at 1. I believe the idiom you require is, he is who runs after 2 hares will catch neither. A real wolf can catch both. I see. What are you trying to say? Thing is how I am currently handling 2 cases. Suit yourself. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm a huge fan of Teen Wolf.
We're missing something.
Larry.
Yeah. No, I thought we already interacted with Larry. No, we haven't.
Yeah. There's also some bushes on the southwest. It's probably just talking about decorative plants. Human used to live in the grandeur of nature once long ago. I believe I'm not mistaken in thinking that these people truly loved nature. This is coming from a man who loves shows featuring costume actors.
Yep.
Ah! Just had to go there again, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Larry investigation. You also want to do Edward for this part?
I'll do Edgeworth so that way to help you out.
Because Larry's gonna be fun.
Unless you want me to take over for Larry.
What's your best Larry impersonation?
Oh, I have to audition for this? Okay. Okay. You say this line, and then I'll audition for the next Larry line. And if I get vetoed, I'll go back to Edgeworth.
Larry, there are a few things I need to ask you about.
Hey, how about that? I got a few things I gotta ask you too, buddy, pal, friend of mine.
What is it?
It's like both you and him? Like, how is it the 2 of you always manage to have some cute or hot girl by your side? Like, come on, dude. You gotta let me know. I want to get some chicks. And Francie? What about the promise you made to me? Dude, come on.
Promise.
Oh,
sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead.
auditioning for Franziska.
No. Okay, yeah, you're hired. Go for it.
Promise. What promise?
The one where you said you would model for my next books, Francie's Whippity Whip Trip.
You should probably take a snapshot of that.
Hard to be hard.
I hadn't made no such promises. Since grade school, we had a certain saying about Larry. When something smells, it's usually the butts. One needs to look no further than this man to find the king of troublemakers.
Larry is great. He's also actually becomes a pretty great artist later in the series. I love Larry. Funky, I have actually played all of Ace Attorney. And then I was like, oh yeah, investigations, let's go. Bomb, I want to say you have actually played all of them as well.
I have not played Dual Destinies.
Okay.
Because I played the one before that. No. Spirit of Justice I haven't played.
Okay.
Because I played Dual Destinies, and then I found out that the investigation happens before Dual Destinies. Especially in release order. So I stopped and went to investigations right away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened to Spirit of Justice. When you say actually, he was an artist before this game. Because that took
investigations takes place right after Trials and Tribulations. Okay, thank you. That was on our docket of like, no, hold on, where is this?
Yeah, it actually happens after Apollo Justice, I think. Or maybe during.
Before,
no, it has to happen after because you see Phoenix in his work suit.
You see him in his blue suit. You see him in his original suit.
I mean, that could be before he lost his badge, I guess. Anyway, Steph doesn't like us reminiscing on the past.
I will derail this on this one. But yes, Funky, to answer your question, I have seen all of them. I have played the main trilogy, and then we have. Hold on, I have to think on this one.
Well, Larry's still an artist. He's just an actoire now.
Actoire. I have played the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations on Technicality. I've never finished it because my game got corrupted for the last bit. Ooh. Dual Destinies, Spirit of Justice, Trials and Tribulation. No, I said Trials and Tribulation. Justice for All, because that's where Francesca comes out. Spirit of Justice, The Great Ace Attorney 1 and 2. I've also played Ace Attorney and Phoenix Wright, so I think I want to say I played them all. But you say 11, and now I'm like, fuck, which games have I missed?
Main site and crossover, which might mean the one where he is crossed over with the Professor Layton.
Yeah, there's a Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright crossover, and that's why I got so mad during the Capcom viewing when they didn't mention that, and instead they mentioned Spirit Tracks? No, Spirit Detective.
Spirit Tracks. Hey,
Spirit Tracks is a completely different. Yeah, that's a Zelda
Detective.
But I understand there's licensing between like Level 5 and Capcom. But...
Oh man, Capcom, Nintendo, you need to get together to make a Zelda crossover with Phoenix Wright.
Please.
You know, it'll be like the death of Sonic. You know, where like Link is dead, but they find out he really isn't, kind of thing.
But even as a joke, I would throw money at that so fast. I don't think you understand. I would be like, I see that on pre-order, and be like, here, you're on itch. I pre-order done.
Ganon would be like the most sus person in the entire.
1000%. But depending on the Ganon they have, either he's going to be Daddy Ganon or he's going to be a meme, and I'm here for either version.
There'll be. Or there'll be like, no, wait, the best part is, he starts out as the wizard guy, right?
Yeah.
But then you realize that he's actually Ganon in disguise, because that's part of the investigation thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he takes up the hood, and then he, like, slicks back his hair, and suddenly he's evil.
Okay. So we're saying this, and I got sidetracked. Hold on. I'm... List of Ace... Attorney game. I'm looking this up. I'm literally looking this up. This is why I was like, I will get myself derailed.
This whole chapter is nothing but throwbacks anyway at this point. The sad thing about Ace Attorney seems the creators are scared to kill off any early interest. I mean, they don't kill him off. They just never mentioned again. This Mr. Ugly's Burger guy just disappears.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait.
1 Ace
Hold
Attorney. 2 Ace Attorney. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I'm counting. Okay, so the spin-offs is Investigations 1 and 2, right? And then we have the Great Ace Attorney 1 and 2. And we also have the Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. So technically that's a spin-off. So we have 5 spin-offs.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the original Ace Attorney.
The Ace Attorney main series is 6.
Okay.
Both...
So we have Ace Attorney, Justice for All. So 1, 2, 3. So that's the first trilogy. And then we have Apollo Justice is 4, Dual Destinies 5, and 6. Is that? Yeah, okay, so I can't count. Well, apparently the characters do either appear or mention other words again. Okay, so yeah, so the original ones is Ace Attorney, Justice for All, Trials and Tribulations. And then you have Apollo Justice, Dual Destinies, and Spirit of Justice, which is the 6 main game. So you have Ace Attorney featuring Phoenix, and then Ace Attorney featuring Apollo-ish. Okay, but yeah, to answer your question, Funky, I have not played all 11 because we are currently working our way through Investigations. So I've played, 10 of them? Is that math tracking?
If this game is the 10th one, then Investigations 2 of the 11.
Yeah, then I played 10. Sorry, this is why I was like, I will derail us. I will derail us so fast to fact check.
Yeah, Steph trying to show off her gamer card here.
Get in my lane, scrub.
Oh yeah, about what Funky said, characters do actually appear or mentioned afterwards. And Gumshoe being dropped after Apollo. I mean, I think he comes back in Spirit of Justice, because that's like that's everyone get in here for one last game, I feel like. But you know, it's just Apollo Justice was probably the start of a whole new trilogy for Apollo, but then it didn't pan out because it was not very popular. Which is why Phoenix Wright comes back in the game after that one. It kind of almost takes over the game. But that's actually about all 3 of the characters in a short period of time. And that's kind of dimensional for everybody. But yeah, I think Gumshoe comes back in Spirit, right? Steph?
Feel like he has, but don't quote me because it has been forever and a day since I have played that game.
Okay. Well, after we finish this game this year, I'll find out about if he's in there eventually. Phoenix brought back because I think Capcom basically said. I mean,
Yeah.
I think pretty much it's because Apollo didn't do well, and the reception of Apollo didn't do well, and also he kind of took over that game too. To be real, the end of the game was Phoenix took over the game, and yeah, he is sort of the mascot character too. It's kind of like how I feel also about Kyu Kazuma and Yakuza. Kind of like probably gonna be the forever protagonist of that game too. Really hard to retire a hero character like Goku. And now I'm getting off track here.
I told you this is why I wanted it to be an off stream conversation, because it will very much get derailed.
Yeah, and it's funny because I think at this point is where I see a lot of other streamers kind of like when I don't see a lot of these streams, but I feel like the few streams I did kind of like, hey, you know, well, I just got to preview a little bit, see what happens. I think this is like a good spot for that reminiscing thing had to happen. I mean, it's Larry, so I mean.
Oh yeah, he's
a
just
career
one
criminal at this point, like Gumshoe is. You know, Gumshoe obviously is guilty, right?
Oh yeah, 1000%. I sent you a thing that we can look at later. Supposedly, it's a timeline that was updated 4 months ago.
Yeah.
I have not touched any of the Yakuza games. That would be all Bombader.
Yeah, I played them all. But Kyu Kazuma shows up in the both recent ones too, so that was my point. I was trying to say it's very similar. He doesn't come back in spirit? Oh.
Okay.
Anyway,
going back.
hey, I thought your Larry was pretty good, so we'll stick with that one. How about that?
Alright, sounds good. Steel Samurai, ready?
As I recall, aren't you calling yourself Lawrence Dunham now?
Dumnings! Larry Dumnings! Get that straight in your head, Edgy. Jeez! Oh my gosh!
You got
Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now remember, you're the rude, pale imitation of the real artists.
No, you got it all wrong. I gave up that whole Lawrence business. You gotta get with the times, Franny. Besides, when Bongelina left me and my heart in pieces, R.I.P. That's when Mindy walked into my life, and oh man, I could talk about my girl Mindy for ages. She's been so good to me! That's when I wanted to help her in some way. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I figured I could get through the Steel Samurai outfit.
So, spoilers for the future of the game. Is Mindy the killer, or is Mindy the Yatsuratsu that we're looking for?
What if Mindy is CC?
Your name gathering makes me less and less sense each time we meet. I believe he's saying that he picked up this part-time job as a Steel Samurai so that he may attempt to capture the heart of some actress who plays the Pink Princess.
I knew you get what I meant, Edgy. We're just on that wavelength.
Not really. Not so much I understand. A simple deduction based on your usual modus operandi, Larry. You're always chasing after some girl. And I like to remain single, so that way other fans can write BL on me with Phoenix.
Yes.
And I read them all. Larry, I'd like to confess right now. Uh-oh, he's confessing to Larry. Everything he did tonight.
Hey, don't tell me you suspect me too, Edgy boy.
Nonsense. I don't believe you have the mental acuity needed to plan and execute a murder. However, we are talking about you here. And we have Gumshoe over there, who's also obviously guilty. Again. I'm just kidding, though. So I find that hard to believe nothing happened. The past experience has taught me that you are always at the center of some insane event.
Edgy, how can you be so mean? Stabbing me with your words like that.
Unfortunately, I don't have the time to search out for a key to unlock your heart this time. I suggest you cooperate and tell me what you know.
But Edgy, we have these best friends forever trinkets.
Stop it, or I'm gonna have to clock you with a clock.
Okay, I get it. Just stop Francie from whipping me from behind. I want to be whipped from in front. So, I guess you know what I did, right, Edgy?
I can't even begin to imagine. However, I imagine that whatever you were up to was probably beyond my imagination. So you will tell me what exactly you did, Larry.
Nope, not yet, Edgy. I gotta edge you on.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Is that the Larry fanfics you've been reading?
Honestly, I haven't come across any of those. Not that I'm... it's more for lack of not looking. It'll take more than that to loosen my lips.
Confess now. Ooh.
Okay, well, I was up on the roof, like one does.
And why exactly were you up there?
Oh, you know, that Wintry custom, the legendary hero.
The legendary Larry, Master of the Edge.
Yup.
Legendary hero.
The claws.
Santa Claus.
I wanted to do the thing he does, so I climbed up to one of the chimneys. But when I got there was smoke pouring out the chimney. Smoke from the chimney. Smoke was pouring out of the chimney when Larry thought to climb down.
So obviously there's more to it than that, because like, how would you be like, yeah, I was the Steel Samurai a few minutes ago, and then I decided to go do a Santa Claus thing and go up a chimney and climb down it.
It's literally the embodiment of like, I want to do this. All right, fudge it, let's go. We ball.
Yeah. And
Well, I couldn't get down the chimney with smoke coming up, right? So I just gave up and I found another way in.
Larry, you realize that Santa Claus does not exist, right? Oh, hey everybody in chat, sorry. Sorry to break it to you. But
Of course I know! I did graduate from junior high, you know!
you should also understand this. Larry's literally switching jobs every 2 hours.
He really is.
If Santa was real, he would be the biggest unlawful trespasser in history.
Break my heart!
Is your attempt to imitate Santa that has landed you as prime suspect in this murder?
Oh, was Larry a no child left behind?
Probably not. I feel like Edgeworth like pulled him.
To actually like study?
Also, I don't think they had a. Well, this is confusing because it technically is Japan. It's Japanfornia, so I don't know if Japanfornia had those kind of laws.
So,
it's probably
so
a
did he
dropout.
What? Ooh, interesting. Third option.
Objection!
Come on, man. What's wrong with pretending to be Santa? I just want to bring joy and fit in the chimney.
Santa only visits homes on December 24th. That's December, you nitwit. He says no very long.
Oh. Hey, wait a sec. We're not in court.
It's funny because I don't get your high-pitched sounds because Discord, I think.
Oh, the no. There you go.
Thank you. I really needed that.
You're welcome.
I'm no longer edged. By the way, did you note that while English version, Von Karmas are German? Oh, they're supposed to be American here? I thought they're... Well, maybe they're half American, because I know it talks about how she graduated from Germany or something like that.
Mm-hmm. I can see him being... I can see the little hamster processing this.
Larry, about the samurai sword that was used in the murder weapon.
Oh, that? What about that thing? Well, I shook hands with the ambassador in this room, you know?
Yes, apparently you did.
Like, I totally forgot about it and left it behind when I left afterwards. You want to talk about the shock? I was most shocked of all when I heard it killed someone. Wait, what? I was most shocked of all when I heard it killed someone. Okay, no, I did read it right.
Foolish fool, looking especially foolish for foolishly stating such a foolish excuse. You would forget that's something that's big with you. Who would believe such a tale? Man, I'm really bad at my German accent.
Hold it!
Sorry, Miss Von Karma, but I believe him. As if anyone were to forget something like that, it would be Larry.
You believe me? I just knew that our friendship is something special. Attaboy, Edgy.
Anyway, if Larry had simply forgotten about the sword and left it behind, that, in no way, clears his name. Which means that I have to prove his innocence from a different angle. Present evidence.
Can we present evidence to him? What would we present to him?
Larry, I wonder if you might know this. Nope, not a clue. Didn't even look at it. Nah, it's because the only thing I see right now is the form of my lovely Frenzy. Oh, in that case, allow me to help you see it of my form into you for all eternity. Eek! Ah! Whippity! Whip! Trip!
Be with
And then he's dead.
Okay.
Now, this is a trip I'm willing to endorse, especially if we can finally get some peace here. Fact evidence.
Did you do the deductions in this room already? I think you can do deductions.
Right.
Um,
I forget about those. Mind Palace. There's only one thing in my Mind Palace.
I didn't think we could because we only had that one. Yeah, so we still have to figure out. All right. I'm just gonna brute force my way, and I'm gonna present everything to Larry.
Okay. I'm presenting things to Bad. To Bad, I'm wondering if you might be able to tell me something about this. Sorry, but I don't give a hoot about things that are related to the Yagaratsu. It looks like nothing about you has changed in the last 7 years, huh? Huh. Daughter of Von Karma? You're still just a sapling of a prosecutor, so... I'll have you know that I have fully grown into a stately tree of a prosecutor. Is that right?
Oh, I think we touched everything in this room.
Weapon rack? Yeah, we looked at the weapon rack.
Okay, I'm not gonna get anywhere from brute forcing with Larry.
Yeah, that's generally how Larry goes. Oh, Bad talks about the note.
Bad talks about the note.
Yeah. So he clutched this note as he went about his business. He was a poor excuse for a criminal. On top of which, he was only following someone else's footsteps with a small fry. Lollipop. I've been detective for a long time. I can see straight through these people. He has a different air about him. If only Gumshoe could understand that and be more like Detective Bad.
Did we show Larry the sword? No. I will go back and show Larry the sword.
Bad's an interesting character. Wonder if you might take a look at this, Detective Bad. Yeah, I heard that Cochin's dead. What a waste. Staring at his mirror with his eyes unfocused and jaw clenched tight. Go talk to Larry.
You get, Edgy being a fanboy.
Oh. What are you prating on about now? Steel Samurai Sushi Slash! How was that? I bet it sent shivers down your spine. I let myself get caught up in being a spectator. How could I have failed myself?
And the same with the photo.
Whippity whippity trip.
We haven't talked to Francesca.
Oh. Do these usually have stuff that comes out of these?
Sometimes. I've only just arrived in this room myself, which is why we need to investigate some more.
Yes, I agree.
Our priority should be understanding what is the current situation.
Of course. I was planning that from the very beginning.
In that case, hurry up and start the investigation already.
This conversation's like a few minutes late.
Yeah, because I think this is supposed to be a hey, in case you need a hint where you can go.
Yeah. Why I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna just skip through these
There, that's what I'm doing too.
until like evidence pops up. Saying that, you can present her evidence too, which means I'm gonna present her my badge as soon as I can. The Nickel Samurai, which is part of that case last year. Did you recall that case? Yes, I remember.
Shooting.
I'd rather bury the depths of my mind. But I blame her. She was shot during the course of that trial. Ooh. Probably doing a lot of flashbacks after.
They did. Okay, so what are we missing?
I want to forget that the Steel Samurai autograph we got was from Larry. Gotta rub our 2 to 4 brain cells.
Right? Did you even have breakfast?
I rushed a burrito, so I had breakfast. Did you have breakfast?
I did have breakfast, but my breakfast was early in the morning. So when I stream with you, I try to have like a little brunch, and then I guess you can hear me sometimes snack as well.
Oh,
What are we
hey,
missing?
Hey, if you look in the profiles, you can actually see who the Damask look like. It shows their face.
You should be able to deduce there already.
I can deduce only one thing. So we're missing something.
We really are.
I could always go look up a guide, but...
No, I'm looking it up.
Oh, you're...
I've claimed. There's my white flag. At the weapons rack, unless you're ready to deduce. There. I clicked the thing and it penalized me unless I clicked on the wrong thing.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, well, if it's penalizing you, I'm gonna save first.
You're food. Well, you deduced wrongly.
Oh yeah,
Thanks.
he does say, I won't rest until I inspect every nook and cranny, which is the hint. Which, it's weird, because it does tell you that you're completed your investigation.
Okay.
You're probably
hold
supposed
on.
to connect the knife together, right?
That's what I thought, but I apparently clicked the wrong thing. Hold on.
Eureka!
I don't see how they're related anyway.
Okay.
Not you at all. Don't tell me you don't
We-
understand the meaning behind this piece of evidence. Well, I don't.
We are missing some stuff.
It's all right through me.
Oh, okay. We have to go to the spear.
Here.
Yeah.
He does talk to Sid about Larry.
And then you want the photograph. Oh, it says that!
Yeah, let me. While you're recovering from that, I'll talk to Larry. Photograph. Oh, hey, it's the Steel Samurai. I want you to answer. Oh, you said that he just. The Steel Samurai up the stage. Was it really you? Larry! You.
Oh. Okay, I'm literally reading it. Highlight the spear. And did you use with the Steel Samurai autograph? Oh, it's the autograph, not the photo. My bad. Okay, yeah, it's the spear with the autograph.
Okay.
Eureka!
Larry, about the spear. Something strange about this spear. Tell me, Larry. Is it just me, or the spear is a bit bent? What? It's exactly as it should be. I have this in the autograph from me earlier. Take a good look at the switch you drew with your own hands. See, the spear is clearly a different shape. I mean, I could have just drawn the spear how I thought a spear should look like, not modeling after the spear I was holding.
When I hold the spear in my hands, all of a sudden I feel super powerful. And then during practice, it was spinning around and around. And bam! It hit the wall!
You unbelievable! This is an embassy!
I've always been like that, ever since I was a kid, teehee. One time I ran an overnight field trip and I bought a fake sword and played it until it was late last night. I'm just a useless hot-blooded man!
Larry, clarify that for me, will you?
Okay, so like, it was some field trip and I began the shadow fight with myself.
Not that! I meant what you said earlier, about spinning the spear and hitting the wall.
Oh, that! No biggie. It's not like I left a hole or anything.
That's not why I'm asking, Larry. Steel Samurai spear is made of metal. Is it? That sounds pretty dangerous if it was made of metal.
It really does.
Or a prop. I somehow doubt the move is as simple as spinning it around would cause it to bend.
So naive.
What? Where did that come from?
Well, you keep calling it the samurai spear. That's not what it's called. But it's not real. You can't really fight someone with it. Duh. Because it's hollow on the inside. You could hit it against practically anything and it would bend.
Is that so?
Don't tell me you thought it was real. Oh, but don't take it the wrong way. I just think that part of your personality is so cute. It's just a cute little edgy boy.
I see. Your friendship was very something special, Miles Edgeworth. Francisca's is gonna change over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's not friendship. That's utter humiliation. And now that spear looks way more bit than it did before.
It did. Samurai spear, the weapon that you used on stage. Larry hit it against the wall, and it's bent. It's hollow.
You could use that.
I love. Go ahead.
Oh, I was thinking it looks like a golf club now.
It kind of does, like a hockey stick.
Yeah.
I love how Larry wrote "Steel Samurai Daddy." Exactly. All right, so then I know where to go with this. Going to the plant.
What about the plant?
I want to say you should be able. Nope. Okay. No.
Hey, Bad. You know about this hockey puck that I just discovered? Nope, he doesn't care.
Oh, what if we talk to Larry?
Like the music changes every time I talk to Larry. Nope, he's got nothing new about it.
Nope. Okay.
Long's just hanging out. I'm gonna run around Francisco for a bit.
And statue, deduce.
Man, this middle section has 3 parts.
Yes. I saw that and I was like, oh man, we're in for a long call.
Let's see. So we're still the investigation of the ambassador office.
Oh, it is true.
Deduce the photo with the steel samurai on the statue.
Yeah, so the photo with the statue. Okay, because the statue gets updated.
Look at this photo and tell me what you find odd about the scene in Miss Von Karma. Yet apparent joy in the ambassador's face as he shakes the top knot's hand. That's not it. I was trying to point out that the statue and the photos are facing the different way. You're right. Statue is a national treasure. Such an ambassador or secretariat level person is not allowed to touch it. Facing one way in this photo, and now it's facing different direction in this preserved crime scene. It's proof that someone touched the statue around the time of the crime.
All right. I'm going to say we need to take water. Take a small little water break after you're done investigating the statue.
Well, I mean, he says, I guess I'm about wraps up my investigation, so that ends the first part. So, if you want to take a short break, we can.
A small water break. Just make sure you're drinking water.
Oh, I need to dehydrate, actually.
You're drinking more coffee?
I've been drinking water and coffee this entire time. So, I will be right back.
Okay.
Wee.
Thank you for the hydrate, Funky. How are you doing? Oh, is it okay if I call you Funky, or is it okay if I call you Luna? How do you want me to address you?
Actually,
How's your day been, by the way, chat?
I will. Be right back.
Don't get lost. Yeah, so yeah, there's 11 games out to your point that I've played. Then I'm currently on number 10, but I've played all the other games, and I found Bomb when I was going through investigations, and when I was asking my chat, I was like, "Oh, do we want to find someone who else was playing investigations?" They said no spoilers. I said, "Okay, fair enough. But are y'all okay going back in time through the Ace Attorney?" And they said yes, and that's how we kind of raided into Bomb multiple times. Either works. I stole Luna from one of my favorite games. Ooh, which game? This is just me being curious. As they say, curiosity killed the cat. And satisfaction brought it back. Well, if it is no offense to you, Zero Escape. Oh my gosh, Luna the robot! I love her! Zero Escape is so underrated. It really is. Okay, so I played the Zero Escape games, and then I found out that Sonium Files was basically made from the same team, and I was like, let's go! Yeah, I got scared because I played Zero Escape, and I was streaming the Golem scene at like 3 in the morning. If it wasn't 3 in the morning, it was something stupid in the morning, and I was just by myself, and all of a sudden I hear a voice, and I was spooked. I spooked. The new AI game is about a month, by the way. If you okay, I was like, oh, I'm gonna pre-order this game. I'm gonna be fine. And then it hit me. I was like, I haven't pre-ordered it. It's not a big deal. I'll risk it for the biscuit and try to get a physical media. Tell me why. Tell me why. I just realized what the bundle is, and I'm like, I need it. I need it in my veins. I need to pre-order this next month. So next page. Well, not next month is still correct. Technicality. But yeah, I am going to next paycheck is mine. And I'm going to do the whole bundle that has the game, the soundtrack, the stickers. I'm here for it. I need to see my favorite himbo. I'd buy the game, but I'm kind of broke. Bought Kindergarten 3 a few days ago. How is Kindergarten 3? Is it a good game? But yes, I love Dante with his porno powers. He's such a himbo and I love him for it. I did a smash or pass and I had to like explain. I was like, so here's Dante, but he's a smash with an asterisk. And then I was like, okay. And I was like, okay, if you don't want spoilers, I need you to like yeet because this is gonna be a me spoiling kind of thing. And someone on the call was like, I haven't played it yet, then get out! And then I was like, okay, so Dante as this, smash, but this original form, smash with a baseball bat, because that we're not touching that. Yes, Ryugi! Okay. No, Mr. Dante, I love you! Had me so shocked, and I was like, wait, what? I don't need sleep, I need answer. Kindergarten is a whole is great, but it's a quite short game series, and I personally love it. Welcome back, Bomb.
Hey, it's good to be back.
I'm sorry.
I enjoy a good nerd out. What can I say?
Ryuki is definitely gay for Dante, but what man isn't? 1,000%. 1,000%. Okay. Before we get back into the game, I just needed to say this. I'm excited for the new No Sleep for Konami Dante game. I am ready for this. It comes out near my birthday. That is my birthday gift to myself. Okay, I'll be good. Ready?
Oh man, I've only seen one short of you playing the game, or playing the second game. And it's when he's looking at the mirror.
When he's looking into the mirror.
It's when I think the first is looking into a mirror, and she says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall."
Oh yeah.
Like, hi, I'm Kagami.
I love the meme.
I do need to play the second game a bit more. I got hung up at the beginning of it. It's a really, the second game's really weird compared to the first game.
It is. I'm really trying to phrase this without like spoilery.
I think I just went off the wrong storyline and got a bad experience. I think that's all.
It is very much wibbly wobbly, timey wimey of sorts. The took
first game was
me.
like that too.
It
really was.
I'm going to be quiet because I can't explain this. I can't talk about this without like sounding spoilery. And you've mentioned that you don't want spoilers.
Well, chat doesn't want spoilers too. I see.
I haven't played Danganronpa. Have you played Danganronpa?
I haven't, but I watched a lot of streams of it. It's one of the things I'll do once I run out of Ace Attorney games. After I finish the main stream once, I might try to hit up a Danganronpa or two. If you're still around for that such a thing, happy for you to voice someone because there's like 20 characters.
Oh, there's like multiple Danganronpa games as well.
Hey, Funky Luna, thanks for the follow.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, because there's like 20 characters. But there's a lot of like time limit stuff also. So I don't suspect you to keep up with some of that dialogue. But,
No, absolutely not. There is too many clips out there of me playing Sonium Files, and it's time-sensitive things, and I can't get them right on the first time. You can actively hear my rage and be like, "I will get this!"
yeah. As a final note to that, Danganronpa V3, fun, very fun plot twist, I'll say, and that'll be all I'll say.
Okay. I trust you on that.
Yeah, very fun plot twist. Anyway,
Anyway, I'm ahead of you, so I have to wait
guess
till
that
you're
about
done.
wraps up my investigation and the internal dialogue that I just had with myself about Steel Samurai. Look into the screen. Oops. Oh, I got the glitch now where every time I click into a screen, I take a snapshot. That's... Oh, great. It's another one that appears.
Yo, Pink Princess, how you feeling? Still feeling ill? Ellipses. And yet another strange character has come out of the woodwork. This
And
is a great scene, by the way.
And so the Pink Princess also comes to pay the Abyssinian Embassy a visit. I think I might need to speak with her as well. What about you,
Okay,
Ray?
I will say I got a little bit spoiled while looking at the aid. So I know who's about to pop up.
Oh. I'm gonna guess it's the grandma from earlier.
Yeah.
Miss Pink Princess, I have a few questions to ask you.
Wait. I clicked on the wrong thing. Wait for me.
You're discussing the nature of humans. Miss Pink Princess, are you... Oh, I guessed right. It was that or Mindy, I guess. What he says. Pink Princess, if you would answer, please answer me.
Wendy looks so funny with like big old boobs like that.
This must be what they call fate. How could this happen 2 days in a row?
This must be what they call fate, edgy boy.
Are you still doing Larry?
You could do Larry.
Okay. What? Aren't you supposed to be Miss Oldback? Why are you surprised?
So you're the one that they got to play the Steel Samurai. I like him young. Oh, it's too bad I didn't realize that until now.
You are acquaintances with Larry?
What? Yes, we worked at the same company for a little while, you know. Such a strong and handsome young fella. And that's why it's okay, my edgy poo. You don't need to be jealous. Was in the next room, you know. I was trying to get some beauty sleep. I gotta flirt with you. Oh, but it's so noisy in here I couldn't sleep, so I came over to complain. So, imagine my shock when I saw my precious edgy poo waiting here for me. I mean, who could imagine that you would have ever come to a show like this? Oh, you came to see me, didn't you, edgy poo? I guess I misjudged you, edgy poo. You misjudged him? I thought he was trying to avoid me, you know. He's such a tsundere, that edgy poo.
That was no misjudgment on your part. That was precisely what I was trying to do!
Oh, but it looks like the winds have shifted and now he's willing to be chased after. I'm simply overwhelmed. Don't you worry, edgy poo. I'll chase you forever until the end of the earth. Isn't that just peachy?
one of those rare times when Francisca and I actually see eye to eye.
Luna, I like 'em young is how so many characters are considered the worst characters.
I think she's more of a I like them handsome.
Well, yeah, she likes them handsome.
Like, otherwise she'd be swooning after Larry, which... That's gotta be a crack ship right there. Old Bag and Larry.
Oh, yeah.
Now then, what are you doing here? Thought you were working at Gatewater Land as the Pink Badger.
Talking about that was ages ago, Edgy Poo!
Like, wasn't Larry also there too?
Yeah, I think so.
Or that's someone else? Can't remember. It was several streams ago. That was yesterday! What, that was yesterday?
Yeah, like I said, all of this is within a short time frame.
Yeah, he just got back and he had all this stuff happen to him. Except for that one flashback.
Except for that one flashback.
Look, I worked at Global Studios before, a long time ago, right? That's in the past, Edgy Poo.
Yeah, he missed the part where she was a security guard.
Well, they called me up this morning, kind of out of the blue, actually.
Yeah, actually, that was the second game. Larry was working for Old Bag that game as a security guard, but she wasn't in that case.
This game takes place in like 3 days, I believe. Yeah, it like takes place in like under a week.
3 days plus 7 years.
They called you? Apparently, the girl who played the Pink Princess collapsed from a bad cold. It happened so suddenly, they called me in to be her last-minute replacement. Of course they would pick me, naturally.
They not have enough people on staff at the studio.
I really couldn't say no, so here I am, playing the role of the beautiful heroine. And instead of that Mindy girl, I mean. But the poor girl, I feel bad for her. Because they let me stand in for her, she's gonna have a terrible time when she returns. And I mean, I'm not exactly. Oh, Jesus.
Rambles,
I can't keep up with her on that.
I tried to at first, and then I just was like, blah, 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 blah.
If you want, I can go as fast as I can.
I mean, if you want, you can always push X and then read the whole thing really fast.
Alright, hold on.
That's a bit you want to do.
I'm going to try to read this as fast as I can. Okay.
But the poor girl, I really feel bad for her because then they let me stand in for her and she was going to have a terrible time when she returns. I mean, I'm not exactly great at reading that strange font that they use. Plus, I was called into the stand at the very last second, so I tripped over the most important lines and then I threw this ragdoll instead of the shuriken and hit the steel samurai instead of the enemy. And the others were in an uproar when they all were gone to Asher, so they forgave me. But let me tell you, because they're such simpletons.
A really lively old lady. Oh no. She's getting affected by the Old Bag virus.
Right.
She's gonna start sounding like actual Old Bag in a minute.
You're a rather lovely old lady.
So basically, you received a stand-in request for this morning, correct?
You got it. If you need to see it, I got it right here. Look.
It appears that she's telling the unfortunate truth. Stand-in request. A request for Miss Oldback to stand in for Mindy, the pink actress who fell ill. Did you already address Luna?
Oh,
Ooh, excuse me.
or alongside Old Bag? I don't know the specifics. I just wanted to remark that Larry and Old Bag did actually work together at some point.
Yeah, they were co-workers.
I'll tell you.
Oh, go ahead.
They're both kind of like freelance workers at this point.
I'll tell you, my fine acting moved the entire audience to tears.
Yes. Here's the laughter, as I recall.
But being famous has its problems, you know, too. Here, look at this.
Huh?
It's a letter from a stalker, not from Edgy Boy. I was just taking my break when I found this stuck under my door.
Okay. Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight, your lovely night.
Honestly, you really have to watch out for these kind of things. Look what it says.
Oh man.
I think I hit one too fast.
She's saying the letter again. From her.
Okay, then I was able to read it correctly.
Huh! Oh, absolutely revolting. I mean, you think you could get my name right, but there's no accent in my name.
Wait, this horrible hand. Oh, go ahead. That's you.
Horrible
I'm so sorry.
handwriting. Oh, I've seen this before. I have a feeling this is Larry's handwriting.
But you're here, Edgy Poo. I feel 100%
God.
safe.
The two worst suspects here in the same room. Larry and Wendy. Larry is always the worst suspect, or the worst witness. And then you have Wendy Oldback, who's also the worst witness. Ugh. Where do I factor into this? Huh?
You bust that evil stalker man for my sake, wouldn't you, Edgy Poo? You'll do that for me, wouldn't you, Edgy Poo?
Well, if you allow me the liberty to handle this in my way, I'll gladly dispatch the detective to your house later.
Oh, come on, Edgy Poo. Stop being so dismissive and playing hard to get. Please, Edgy Poo.
A letter from a stalker from Miss Oldback has mistakes from bad penmanship.
Yeah, she always has bad evidence, and Larry always has bad testimony.
There's exactly one time where Larry is not a suspect or acting suspicious, and he is proud.
At the time. I think it's
Time
when
of
he's
the
a
murder.
security guard.
Yeah.
I don't think he even gets to the witness stand on that one. But that's also the bonus case to 1. Time of the murder. What are you doing at the time of the crime?
Crime?
What?
After the show was over, I had nothing but free time on my hands. So I used the fireplace in the next room, next door, to keep my bad hip warm.
Oh my god. Oh
Use
no.
of the fireplace. At the time of the crime, Miss Oldback was warming her hips in the room next door. Don't you know?
I'm on tonight that these hips don't lie.
Larry was on the same rooftop
Mm-hmm.
that Wendy was warming herself up.
Yep. Well, a murder occurred in the room right next to yours.
Oh, is that right? Oh, Edgy Poo, I'm so scared. Hold me, caress me into the night, please, Edgy Poo.
Hold it!
If you could just please not cling onto my personage.
Edgy Poo.
In any case, I take it that you failed to show up at the Ambassador Alba speech.
Oh, that? No, I didn't go. I didn't care for it. I mean, I may have the heart of a young, tender maiden, but my body just refused to cooperate at the time. As soon as the show ended, my hips started acting up and got all stiff. I couldn't move at all.
Provide proof of your condition?
Oh, you can just go ahead and ask the doctors in the infirmary. But if you want, Edgy Poo, you can see my hip up close. They're the ones who carried me from the theater all the way to the embassy.
I have to admit, the thought of not being able to leave that room rather pleasant. Prosecutor!
Puppy!
Prosecutor Von Karma, I brought the police dog as you requested, sir.
Good work. You may leave now, officer.
Is that the missile reference? This dog.
Request assistance of a dog in our search for the Yatsagaru.
Looks like you guys have some pretty bright dogs in this country, too. Hey, you're a real cutie, aren't you? Yeah, that's a good boy. That's the priest dog Gumshoe's been taken care of. I think its name is Missile. Ah! Called it!
What a fitting name for a police dog that dashes out in front and attacks.
That action alone isn't exactly going to solve the case for us.
And now, Missile, I want you to go find some clues. Go! A dog. You're really quite bright, aren't you? Unlike a certain someone I know.
I got it.
Thank you.
Gotta love them
No.
bots. Anyway,
Yeah.
so what do we have here?
It's a hot dog? What is this? It looks like a small hot dog, but...
Wait. Francisca, isn't that an official samurai dog?
Grr. No, bad Missile! He ate it. I wonder if it's alright for him to eat that.
Just a meat substance snack if you're training the Steel Samurai. I'm sure he'll be.
That's quite a bit of information you'd gather there in a quick glance.
So would you like to play Ghost Trick after you're done with Investigations 2?
Do.
And AI?
Oh, okay. I don't know how that's gonna line up because so I do want to get as close as I can to 100% for Date Anything, and Sodium Files does come out birthday weekend, like birthday week for argument's sake. So more than likely I will be streaming that, but we can figure something out.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later, but I saw you stretching. I was like, you know what? That sounds like a good idea because you actually got up off your chair. I did not actually stretch.
Oh.
So.
Well,
I'm gonna
I guess
do
I'll...
that right.
Everybody stand and stretch up.
Everyone in chat,
Everybody
please take care of
stretch up.
yourselves. Stretch, hydrate, do what you gotta do.
Do a little dance. Dance if you want to, but leave no man behind. Because if you don't dance, you're no friend of mine.
Okay. Ready?
2 hours break. Can you reach your toes?
I mean, I just sat back down, but yeah, I can reach my toes. I'm touching my toes right now.
I remember there was a time I could touch my toes. And I was infected by video gameritis. We should really be focusing why there's a samurai dog here in the first place.
It looks like that snack. It wasn't all what Missile found.
So what do we have here?
It appears to be a lady's undershirt. I wonder if its ambassador's album might have an interest in cross-dressing.
Somehow doubt that. Doesn't look at all like the shirt would even fit him. Samurai dog and a lady's undershirt. What these two items are doing in a room like this? Given the circumstances, the lady's undershirt could only belong to one person. I suppose I should get this over with and ask the owner of said undershirt about it.
This has the best dialogue we've presented to Francesca. I'll do it. I'll risk it. I've already lost a lot of.
Lady's undershirt, found in the office fireplace. There's only one person here who would own such a shirt.
Von Karma, what do you think of this piece of evidence?
Well, since you asked so nicely as my subordinate, I'll answer you. However, as your superior, I must make sure that my subordinate grow on the job. Therefore, please gather your own thoughts together first, and
Oh.
then try present it again.
Well, she says later. But I want to
Okay.
talk Missile. We borrowed
Missile!
this dog from the local precinct, but he really is capable of handling this case. Police dogs are usually a much larger breed. Might be small, but he has an excellent police dog. Furthermore, he was raised by Detective Gumshoe. You thinking the dog was capable until you said he was raised by Scruffy.
Oh, rude.
Well, that's the best argument, Steve. There was an episode where he talked about a dog, I think. Woof.
So, I am going to combine the two.
Okay. It is with great dread I proceed and do what I must to solve this case. Combine the evidence.
Yeah, I combined the thing.
There's no trace of the room's fireplace being used. And the point is... smoke was purposely pouring out of the chimney connected to this fireplace. At least according to Larry. Contradiction of the facts, is it not? Are you sure he was not disoriented or something up on that roof? Is there testimony from an investigator that puts Larry at this particular chimney? So no, I don't think it was mistaken impression on Larry's part. On the other hand, the fireplace next room was used at the time. Where do you suppose the smoke from the fireplace went? Ah, I see. Zozy was a participant. Stop. Smoke that came out of the chimney was actually mist from Oldback's fire. Basically, the fireplace of neighboring rooms. There are one chimney. Is that what you're implying? Precisely. Shared chimney. Is your favorite Pokemon far-fetched?
Boo.
The other time you see the dog in action is if you bring the dog to Gordo Lake with a samurai dog, he'll eat all the dogs, leaving Larry broke. That's where we get to see Missile again.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, where are we going?
Probably Larry again, right? Visit him that chimney. Oh, the chimney's not my evidence. What?
Nope, so let's talk to Old Bag. Present.
Expecting the chimney, maybe?
No, I was gonna show her the shirt, because it's a lady's shirt.
Okay.
Oh, I've been skipping, because I thought it was fodder, and I thought I was gonna get hit.
Yeah. Ends up being actual plot.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for you. Oh, Edgy Poo, what's the meaning of this?
Shirt was found at the crime scene. What
You
an
just wanted my
expression.
shirt. And you got an ad, so I'll let you just keep going.
Come now. Why don't you just confess and explain what's going on here? Yeah, you're just now starting to catch up to me.
I just passed you by one.
She said, I know nothing. Oh,
Wait, I tell you?
I mean, you just can keep reading.
Okay. I'll admit I used the fireplace to try that shirt. But I can't really help the fact that I had to, you know? Wearing that pink princess costume was like being in a sauna. And on top of that, I get figured as a suspect? You're too cruel, Edgy Poo.
You claim that you never once set foot inside the room, and I did not finger you. To be perfectly clear.
Of course I am. Of course you do. Of course you want to. If I had been the one to find the body, who do you think I'd be as competent and relaxed as I am? I'll tell you. Oh,
my gosh, is the camera she's going fast.
She's rambling on again.
Yeah, in her voice I can't do it. Deserve you, but I can't help you. Will you marry me? Honestly, men these days.
Well, I'll try it this time. How about that?
Alright, go for it.
If I've been the one to find the body, what do you think as calm and relaxed as I am? I tell you, it's always like this. Always on my fault for some reason or another. That weekly tabloid article that was missing, the camera is missing. The lawyer is always making sure it's my fault they're missing. Speaking of missing, is there a matter of the husband? Can you believe that when I got married, he said, I guess I'm gonna get stuck marrying you? What kind of way to propose that? You should have done it, and he should have whispered it in my ear. I don't deserve you. I couldn't help but marry me. I'm honestly these days.
I don't believe she was lying about her actions.
Even though you said it, I'm the one who called.
So I can safely assume she was drying her shirt by the fireplace on her break. Somehow the undershirt managed to move from the next room to this one. Magic!
Hi, Maddie.
I assume the samurai dog was also yours?
Oh, that brilliant mind of yours, Edgy Poo. You really could see everything about me. I could show you everything too.
I thought she was gonna start talking how he had X-ray vision.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, no, thank you. And the feeling of dread continues, but I suppose I should ask for more details.
Alright.
Samurai dogs. The samurai dog was yours, wasn't it?
Of course, I'm forever yours, my edgy wedgy poo.
Hold it!
If you could just stick with what I asked you.
Edgy, are you and Miss Oldbag? No!
Damn, that was a quick no.
You really don't change, do you? When will you learn how to take a joke? Anyway, that samurai dog wasn't mine. Those things are from a present from the studio to the embassy.
A present?
I'm reading her thing again. I tell you, it's always like this. It's always my fault for some reason or another. That weekly tabloid article is missing. The camera's missing. I remember those parts from a past episode. The lawyer makes...
Tabloid.
Like, the camera is missing. That was when cameraman lost her camera.
Mm-hmm.
The lawyer makes sure it's my fault that they're missing. It is your fault that's missing. Speaking of missing, it's the matter of my husband. Can you believe that when I got married, he said, I guess I'm stuck marrying you. What kind of way to propose is that? What he should have done is he should have whispered in my ear, I don't deserve you. I can't help it. Will you marry me? Honestly, men these days. He's really into that ASMR. But like the rest of her testimony, the rest of that is she's blaming someone else for that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Maddie Mass says, like, can you believe the husband changed his name to her name? Mr. Oldback. You really don't change, do you? Oh, I'm behind. Summer dog wasn't mine. These things are a present from the studio embassy. Present? The studio bigwigs basically told us to play delivery boys. We were supposed to hand the dogs off to the embassy people and tell them hi. I had to pile them all in a push cart and move them all. Those two guys should have delivered these things by themselves, right, Edgy? Oh, did you deliver samurai dogs to the embassy staff as per your instructions? Hey, Edgy! Don't just ignore my question! Aren't you gonna stick up for me?
You're me.
Oh.
Anyway, while we're like trying to match.
Why is there a manga showing more of the Oldback family?
Wait, there's a manga. Was that in the manga? I will have to search that. Steph, I have a question for you. What's your opinion on Danganronpa? I'm not opposed to it. I haven't played it, so the only experience I have for Danganronpa is the anime. Okay, there we go.
About that, see, after the show, I went on rest. A spell in the dressing room. But because of my bad hip, you know. And then there was the samurai dogs that were just sitting in the dressing room floor.
I suppose you had to make preparations for distributing them after the show.
Well, if by preparations you mean sampling them as well.
Excuse me? I was looking at my phone.
Okay.
Oh, I tried one and I thought they were actually quite good. Sorry, but I had to find out. I know it was silly of me to think this, but I figured since they're for a kids show, the taste would probably be for kids too. But they were so good, I couldn't stop. Couldn't stop, won't stop. Before I went back to my room, I just had to help myself to a dozen or so Jesus, woman! You ate a dozen hot dogs? As I sat there from the roaring fire, warming them and then eating them, I thought, this is it.
This is the life.
This is the life. Ellipses.
Literally cooking hot dogs by a campfire.
Is it now? Oh, I know. I bet you want a box too, don't you, my edgy wedgy poo? Well, who am I to say to you? No to you, but I'll only give you this one. The rest are mine.
You can
Samurai
imagine
dog.
also that Detective Bad and Long are just sitting in this room watching this all happen.
Oh my gosh, they're just like, what are we watching? This is a train wreck.
Like, investigation guys.
Present from embassy staff, Miss Olbach ate and took a few for the dressing room. Looks like the lesson for today is that when the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess take off their masks, they transform into a pair of annoying troublemakers.
Yeah, I agree with you, Francisca.
Let's see. Luna saying apparently there's a manga showing Wendy's grandmother, Wendelin Oldbag. There's a Del Rey manga. Really?
You can match the evidence in your mind palace.
Okay, let me do that. And from the anime, you got a favorite character? I'm cringing at the edgy poo. How the hell does Miles deal with that? I want to slap my bones to shut her up. I don't know. Miles, how are you dealing with that?
I'm still recovering the fact that Larry is the Steel Samurai that I got an autograph from. That's probably how I'm handling this right now.
But as for a favorite character, I don't remember the character's name. I just remember their death was in a cage with motorcycles.
And Miles is a professional. Yes, he's trying to stay sane. After all, he's dealing with the one trauma that is Larry and the other trauma that is Old Bag right now. The lady's undershirt that Missile found. Ah! Why aren't you getting all excited over a lady's undergarments? How's Edgeworth? You Uncle Sea Slug? You the owner of the said shuts? Then hurry up and return it to her already. You have it all wrong. This is evidence. The owner of this piece of evidence was in the next room next door. Yet, despite that, Missile found the fireplace of this room. This Lady Undershirt. He is seriously claiming to somehow pass through the solid brick wall? Not quite. The fireplace in this room is connected to the chimney. The other fireplace in this room is also connected to the same chimney, leading us to the possibility that the two fireplaces are connected to each other. Perhaps a closer inspection of the fireplace is in order. There's an X on the back of the fireplace. Let's see if I can't get a better look at it.
I got
What?
sidetracked by chat. I'm looking at something.
Oh, I caught up.
Okay, give me a moment.
What in the
'Cause-
blazes?
Because chat's getting mad at me. They're like, Mondo? And I have to look at who he is. Okay, his death was very cool. That's all what I remember from the anime. In my defense, it's about defense.
Are we talking about Mondo from Dangan?
Yeah.
Oh, the Yakuza looking guy.
What in the...
Wall separating this room from the fireplace next room is apparently turns. I suspect that the fireplace does indeed connect to this room, to the neighboring room.
Neighboring room?
Seems to be. Nothing particular about the next room. The fact that there's nothing special about the next room isn't what's important. It's the fact that there's a secret passageway through this room's fireplace.
We know now that the fireplace connects the two rooms. But how exactly is that significant? You aren't going to suddenly name the old lady as Damas the Second. You brought that up earlier, and now I'm like...
Damas the Second's killer. The second ends with a D.
It ends with a D, so I can say it with an S.
Yeah.
Damas the Second's killer. Are you now?
No. She can't move at all because of her stiff hip.
People!
So she could have been the one. Could not have been the one. Unfortunately, I believe this fireplace has nothing whatsoever to do with Damas the Second's killer. Murder. Although I feel like her hip is just emotional or mental.
Emotional damage.
Just mental. Whenever she doesn't want to do something, my hip hurts.
Oh, 1,000%.
It would appear that the answer has made itself known. You're making quite the confident face there, Mr. Prosecutor. You're like jabbering about the Steel Samurai, Wendy Oldbag, and Larry, and all that other shit. I don't know. I was spacing out this whole time. What are you guys talking about again? Bring it on! I'm ready to counter any argument you have. Very well then. If you are prepared, I'll show you exactly where my deductions had led me. Good! I'm counting on you, Edgy. Leave it to me, Larry. My first attack will be to expose your lie for what it really is. Lie? I know that there's still something you're keeping from the rest of us. What's wrong with you? Why won't you believe me no matter what I say, Edgy? I'll curse you. I should hurry up and hurry up and die already if that's how it's gonna be. I'll confess to every murder in the whole world and then kill myself. Don't KYS, Larry, please.
He went
And
really...
throw everything into mass confusion. Hey, you made some wonderful friends as a child, I see. Larry, I only have one thing to say to you. If you make that face to me, it's still no use. That man is ready to die, strong-willed, you know. Larry, it doesn't matter what sort of harebrained trouble you caused. I'll ask that you do not lie to me. You cause an innocent person to be judged unfairly because of some insipid lie. I will never forgive you. Edgy. So allow me to say, consider you to be among the innocent in this case. Now we'll draw the real killer out. And trust me on this. Alright, this time, I'll tell you the whole truth, okay? What happened? What didn't happen? That works? Just what happened will do. Sorry?
Do you want Miles or do you want Larry?
I could do Larry this time.
Okay.
Because I'm probably also going to be long during this.
Before we start into the investigation, chat is asking, do we have a favorite Ace Attorney character? Age before beauty. You can answer first.
There was a witness that was really funny. Because he had like such strong reactions.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun voice acting. Unfortunately, recordings of it. But definitely Larry is one of them for that kind of. But as far as favorite character, I don't know. Nothing too strong comes to mind. I enjoy a lot of them, and I know that's a cop-out answer.
Okay. So for me, I love Armando. And I know you're about to be like, but Steph, that's Godot. Yes. But I think that Mia's death
did cause such a traumatic point that I could make an argument that there are two people, because he doesn't get healed until the end of the game, where he's like, real men don't cry.
I don't know. I think I'll say probably Gumshoe.
Oh, Gumshoe is so cute.
Gumshoe is such a bro.
He is. We support Gumshoe in the stream.
Yeah, Gumshoe, like at the very beginning, starts out like a very strong like pro Edgeworth character, and then he grows into trusting Phoenix with the right thing to do.
I would argue he grows more into the truth must be found, and I can trust these people to find the truth.
But then you also can see that he was also worried for Edgeworth. Like you could tell that he's been with them for a long time, and kind of understands him the best in some fashion. He's like his only friend at the time.
Yeah, being a little puppy dog to our Edgeworth when he was in a dark place.
Yeah. And well, it's kind of sad that he was kind of he kind of did need to leave the series a little bit, so that way other characters can like take focus. Because yeah, because I mean it was supposed to be Apollo's story next, which didn't quite happen. But yeah, I would say Gumshoe.
I agree. Gumshoe is such a sweetheart. Ready?
Okay. Coming back.
Okay.
Up on the rooftop. After the show, I left a push cart on the rose garden, and then came to the embassy. Then they took the picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador. After that, and until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around. That's when I spotted the chimney, and a chimney like that was a rare thing, you know? Well, then I wanted to play Santa, and decided to give it a try. There. Oh, you're...
Great. I thought I just finished telling you not to lie anymore.
That's kind of ultra embarrassing.
And what exactly is so ultra embarrassing that you can't tell me?
Edgy, man, it's embarrassing, so of course I can't just blurt it out. Just gonna have to reason it out me.
Your superior, I command you to hurry up and expose this man's lie.
I have every intention to do so, for I'm not about to let us waste time on such a trifling matter. Is Adrian with Matthew? Is she the blonde? Is that who am I thinking of? Okay, then yeah, I love her design.
She was in 2 games actually. She became a manager afterward. I think. Oh, sorry.
On the rooftop. No, it's okay.
I was waiting for a reaction to something, and then like, after the show, I pushed cart the rose garden, came into the embassy.
Hold it. Are we pressing everything?
Yeah, you're Edgeworth.
All right, yeah, then we're pressing everything. First round, let's press everything. You left the push cart? Could you please clarify that statement for me?
Yeah, so the wheels on the pushcart go round and round. Got covered in dirt in the rose garden. Would have been made a mess of the floor inside, so Ambassador Alba just said to leave it.
Well, it would be rather impolite to dirty another country's embassy.
Come to think of it, I recall seeing the Pink Princess on my way to the embassy.
And what was she doing?
In particular, because she was being carried by some ducks on a stretcher.
She must have been incapacitated by the pain of her bad hip that she suffered during the show.
So I came to the embassy, right? And then they took the picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador.
Hold it. Press. So you shook hands with the ambassador of the Kingdom of Ablaze, did you?
Yeah. Can you believe it? I did something real cool for a change. But honestly speaking, there's nothing interesting about shaking some guy's hand. Hey there! Are you disrespecting another country and very own embassy?
With roots in this country, I am feeling nothing but incredible shame at the second.
Wait, what?
As someone with roots in this country, I'm feeling nothing but incredible shame at the second.
I assume she means Japanfornia.
Yeah.
Like she's like as a quote American.
I think like where this embassy's concrete is that she's a citizen of that.
Yeah, she's a born American but went to Germany for a long period of time, so she's kind of. So when she says she has roots, she was born here but wasn't exactly raised here.
Yeah, I think that sentence got a little confusing.
Yeah.
Because even Funky's like, wait, what?
A lot
Agreed.
of the writing in this episode has been kind of mixed. So
Agreed. Oh, I am so sorry. Continue.
no, that's you, Edgeworth.
Okay, agreed. I apologize for his inconsiderate words. Now, Larry, please continue.
What all with you? You keep saying that kind of thing, and I tell you only lies?
You're already telling us nothing but lies, so let it go and move on.
All right, already, because you quoted a movie I like, so I'm gonna keep going. You don't need to glare at me like that, Edgy. After that, until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around.
Press. Larry, I want you to listen very carefully and take this to heart. The whole point of your life is to cause misery and pain to everyone you encounter.
I know, I get it. I'm totally the bad guy again.
Hold it!
I thought you were his friend. Don't you think that was a little bit harsh? Lang Z says, true friends are bosom friends.
Blossom friends?
Blossom
Bosom
friends?
friends? I couldn't tell you.
This must be a translation error from where Lang Z's from.
Okay.
If you're in trouble, call your bosom friend, who's your shoulder and can truly carry on. Hey, bosom buddy! I hope you're listening carefully to my testimony.
That must be bosom buddy or blossom.
I think that's the joke, to be honest.
Has it crossed your pea-sized brain yet that Agent Link is only out here to arrest you, Larry?
Now then, you were wandering around inside the embassy. Then what happened? That's when I spotted the chimney. A chimney like that was a rare thing, you know.
Press.
I should hardly think that chimneys are that rare. Agreed, especially since they're a traditional feature of American houses.
Yeah, Funky, I believe we discussed this earlier, but I think it's a confusion between the second game of the series and this game. And I'm feeling more like I would trust the second game at this point over everything this chapter. Because this chapter is really weird dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, many buildings have even larger and fancier chimneys. Yeah, but the kind of chimney I'm talking about is the really romantic type.
Like a Europe chimney? A romantic chimney?
I guess it's either you're either European or your roommates. It might sound kind of silly, but women seem to really enjoy them. I had a good feeling about that chimney chiroo.
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiree.
Oh, then I wanted to play Santa and decided to give it a try.
Press. You suddenly wanted to play Santa?
Oh, well, actually I dressed up as Santa once before already. I was down by Gourd Lake.
Okay, so we are right now referencing the parrot, the one that's
1-4.
Yes, thank you.
Yep. This is definitely the reference chapter.
Girl, I would appreciate if you didn't dredge up such unnecessary memories for me.
Heh, sounds like you guys share a lot of history. A perk of being childhood friends, huh? Besides, it's not like a felony to dress up and play Santa, you know. Santa doesn't go around killing people after he goes down Chip family's chimney, after all.
Actually, it's worth delving into whether or not playing Santa is a big deal. Raise an objection. That I. Object.
Yep, you always pick the raise objection when it comes up.
Actually, I do believe that is the case of this man. Playing Santa is actually quite a big deal.
Probably miss out you probably miss the only thing you would be missing out is the dialogue that he would do after you pass up on everyone's conversation.
Are you saying that your buddy isn't exactly made of Santa quality stuff?
Honestly, you hit the nail on the head, Ancient Lang.
Hey, Edgy! It's so incredibly mean!
Tell me something, Larry. Did you know that Santa's job is to deliver presents to people all over the world?
Larry's day has already been ruined. We're
It
just
is.
trying to fix it.
Of course I know that! I did graduate from junior high, you know.
But he did drop out.
In that case, it's your turn to tell me
He
something.
probably did drop out of high school, though.
I want you to tell me for whom you were delivering a present to.
I was delivering a present to a child, not basking in the warm glow of love.
And that must be the most elegant description of you I've ever heard. But a lie is still a lie.
You sure know a lot of kick a guy down when he's down, you know that?
In any case, the person you wish to deliver a present unto was most certainly this.
Wow, profile check.
Wendy?
Uh,
Because she was the woman behind the pink mask.
yeah, and I don't see Mindy in here.
Alright, ready?
Okay.
Take that!
Ex-security lady. Wait, that's what her profile was?
Yep.
Yeah, I presented old lady.
Interesting taste you have there, Mr. Suspect. Don't spread lies about me! I totally don't want to see Miss Oldbag as much as that I'd like to go down this chimney. Ow!
I advise you to stop right there in your bashing of a lady. Well, I must admit myself that I hardly ever want to run into that lady. However, what if you were misinformed and under the wrong impression? Then what?
Define wrong impression.
I simply mean that the man before you thought to enter the old lady's room without knowing one very important fact. And the fact is best summarized with this. It's the note.
Not a letter from the stalker.
Take that!
Yeah. I love how her profile implies that Edward refuses to remember Oldbag's name. Yeah. Larry, I'd like you to take a look at this piece of evidence.
No way!
But
It's not really that important, is it? It's always like this. You acting so high and mighty, and then you bully me. That's why I refuse to look at it.
be quiet and just take a look.
Well, if you say so, Franzi. But that's only because you say so.
Some people never change. Even their attitudes do change at the whim of women.
So what's up with that anyway?
Huh, why, if it's proof that you never even knew it existed, of course.
Oh, is that all? Well, I don't need it right now, so I'll just give it back to you.
Ugh!
Okay, I've got you on the ropes now, don't I?
What was that piece? No! No! We dropped the gun!
That was such a long penalty. Oh, that should have given you an achievement for that one.
It should have. Okay, so then we need the schedule change.
I already didn't know an
Where's
important fact when you try to sneak into Old Bat's room. Oh. All I could save, I would present the badge.
If we could save, but I already jumped the gun and went for the stand-in request.
Take that! I'm there too.
This is something the old lady received from her employer for the night. The girl who normally plays the Princess Mindy, was it again? It seems that this man is quite taken with that actress.
Hold it! That's not true, Edgy.
Huh?
She's the one with the hots for me! I know it. I can feel her sexy beam piercing my heart when she's watching me. Sexy beam, I tell you!
I need to get away from this.
You filthy, despicable, inconsiderate, fickle, idiotic, cowardly apparition of a man. You haven't matured at all since we last met.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor.
Yes.
This guy. Got bigger problems than just getting involved in murders, I take it.
I suppose you could put it that way.
Hey, what the heck, man? I don't get you guys at all. Why do y'all have to make me out like some sort of bad guy?
To return to the original topic, I propose that at least this much has been made clear. Without any knowledge that Miss Mindy had fallen ill, Larry tried to make his way into the Pink Princess's room. That much we know for sure.
Hold it! Hey, Edgy. Looks like I've got the hang of this court thing now.
Okay, side tangent. If there was like a little mini game of Larry trying to understand both Phoenix and Miles's job they do, I would be here for it. Anyway, let's continue.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Edgy, looks like I got the hang of this court thing now.
I hit the button. I'm so sorry, dear.
But we're not in court at the moment. Shut up! I see what's going on here, and it just is like when you do in court. Guess the old boy still has something he'd like to say. Longzee says, till the root of the tongue dries, one never knows the whole truth. You shouldn't form conclusions until everything's out in the open, which is why I'll listen. Alright. You now get to listen to me defeat Edgy in a battle of wits! Oh god.
Button that should I lose your victory prize will be your arrest. Larry's assertion.
He's like constantly trying to defeat himself.
Mm-hmm.
So you think all that was to do is go visit Mindy? Well, I dressed up as Santa and climbed up to the chimney, but the smoke was really thick. Really did dress up as Santa?
Yep, he did. He wanted to give her a package.
It was a case of mistaken identity that mistaked me for the speech. Then to top it all off, I became a suspect of a murder. That's what you really meant? But why would I ever put myself through such humiliation on purpose? If I win again.
I get a rest. Nice. Ellipses.
Ellipses! Ellipses! Hey! Someone say something!
Larry, are you seriously trying to submit this not as a confession but as a testimony?
So what if I am? Is there something wrong with that? My claim is claiming that by claim. You have a problem with that?
So you! You're my stalker! But I should warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me. I'm the devoted type of woman who's wholly focused on one man. As long as Edgy Poo's alive, I can't drop him in and be faithful. No, and oh my god!
Just keep...
By the way, do either of you know YTTD? I don't. Do you, Bomb?
You mean? Is that a game called Your Turn to Die?
I don't even know that acronym.
Yeah. I've seen someone play some of Your Turn to Die. It's another, like, it's kind of a Danganronpa-ish kind of game, if I recall.
Learned something new today.
Yeah, it's a game where I think it's like has a black background and all the colors are colored. Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't played it, but I've seen people play it. Deaf game thing. Back to this.
Back to this. You're such an inconsiderate, cowardly, idiotic, all around, completely worthless man.
So I'm gonna go back and do the old bag thing because Larry had a funny thing at the end of it.
Okay,
But I should warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me. I'm the devoted type of woman who's solely focused on one man and one man only, and as long as Ep5 is alive, I can't just drop him and be unfaithful. No, I can't. Although earlier I was tempted by a teeny weeny bit by a wolf man. That was just a test of my love for dear Ep5, in which I passed with flying colors, but from then on I will stay completely beloved to my Ep5 for the rest of eternity. I swear it. I'm so inspired. Not that she was devoted to an actor before all that.
No, of course not.
So I caught up.
Okay. I thought I heard something ominous just now. Perhaps it was just my imagination.
You just totally ignored it.
I believe there's nothing further for me to prove at this point.
What do you mean? Of course I still got something to prove. You still have to show some proof that I was trying to meet up with Mindy.
Proof, you say?
Remember, Edgy? Everything is evidence in court, right?
You mean evidence is everything in court, Larry. But I do understand your point.
Yeah, see? I'm totally a pro at this now.
Very well. If you wish to see the evidence, then let me show you the last piece of evidence you'll ever wish to see. Rebuttal.
Just glad it's not old bag doing testimony.
Oh my gosh, because that would be... We've had to go back and try to read her lines.
Evidence is everything in court, including whatever this is supposed to be. Interrogation? Probably interrogation.
Interrogation.
So, do you think I went to go visit Mindy?
Hold it!
Press. Well, I have been saying that for a while now. After all, if not for that, then what other reason did you wish to go down the chimney?
Hold it! You can't just say that without evidence. That's against the rules, Edgy. Yeah, wait, what?
Leg joined in for the tag team. I'm here for this.
And he had voice. He doesn't have a voice for hold it.
You said not so fast.
Yeah, that's. I was more surprised by that was voiced.
I wish I could go back and I could hear it again from your chat, but I'm like, I forgot to put the audio. Anyway.
Yeah. Ha! Thanks for keeping the prosecutor in line for me, Mr. Suspect.
Hold it!
I have the evidence. If you wish to see it that badly, I can introduce you to. Oh, but it's not good to keep them waiting, my subordinate. Hurry and show them already.
Francisco flexing. Lies! All lies, Edgy!
Well, if you wish to lie, then by all means continue. Because I'm ready to expose your lies at a moment's notice.
Ah! You won't get better of me. Now, let's see. Well, I dressed up as Santa and climbed up to the chimney, but that smoke is really thick.
Hold it!
Was the smoke coming out of the chimney really that thick?
You bet. It was so thick I had tears pouring out of my eyes. It was a miss.
Huh. I see. You do realize that you just confirmed for us that your chimney escapade?
What? That's totally unfair. You tricked me. Edgy?
Hardly. You simply have yet to master how to counter this cross-examination technique.
Well, one of them is just a slip of tongue. No, I mean, the wrong thing. Besides, isn't this what you really meant to say about what I did tonight? It was a case of mistaken identity. That mistake made me late for the speech.
Hold it!
Quite sure how you could mistake that actress for this lady.
Oh, Edgy Poo, are you staring at me? Are you finally succumbing to my feminine charms?
I should think that the Steel Samurai is the one who should know all about your charms.
What? Me? Edgy? What are you trying to do to me?
Nothing. Simply that the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess are husband and wife, and you can deal with old bag, sucker.
Oh, my poor little Edgy Poo jealous. Don't be jealous, Edgy Poo.
Yarg! If you could please drop that line of discussion right this instant.
But Edgy, I told you I already have Mindy.
Speaking of Mindy, what exactly kind of woman would you say she is?
Hold it! Edgy, are you seriously telling me you don't know who the Mindy is? She's like her name would be. She's super sweet and a great smile. I don't know what you to brag, but she is the troop's fastest rising stars.
Sting.
Hold it! See, he doesn't have a voice.
He doesn't have a hold it. It's not so fast.
Yeah, he has a not so fast. It's crazy. Ha! So you're saying a woman like that has made me late for the speech? Ha! Curse you two! Why is everyone out to make me a suspect out of me? Look, all I can say is this: I was late to the speech. Then, to top it all off, I became a suspect of a murder. That's what you really meant.
Hold it!
Pose, you might be correct in a small way.
What? What do you mean by that?
Besides being a suspect in a murder, there are a few other things you're a suspect of.
Ugh, not you too, Frenzy.
You try to stalk me, but I won't let you try to intimidate me like that.
Wow, is this the only time that she does this animation, I wonder?
With the
stab
The
motion?
rapier? Yeah, it could be.
Look, I already told you, Miss Oldbag. I wasn't after you. I was trying to see Mindy. Hold it! Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Sorry, I don't have a hold it. Anyway, can I arrest this guy already?
Ellipses, I completely understand how you feel, Agent Lang.
But wait, please listen to what I have to say.
If you have a serious assertion to make, then I'd consider listening. However,
No problem. I'm gonna put all I got into this, so listen good, okay? But why would I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose?
Hold it!
press. Larry, this is the final point you wish to make.
You got it. I've called all my energy. All I have to and told you what. Sorry, got something stuck in my throat. You got it. I've got called all this energy. I have and told you with all my soul.
In that case, allow me to take the soul and break it.
Huh?
Yes, we'll stamp it under our feet until it's been ground into fine powder.
Oh, there's plenty of people who would wish for that.
Oh yeah, 1000%. I could send you an image
A
for
fine
something
powder?
that's a little bite.
Oh, she does it again, but with the mask on this time. If you really put all your soul into that, then you're ready for what's coming next, right? In place of the Honorable Larry, I offer my soul to you!
Larry, come out from behind there and face like a man.
You're scary, my liege!
This whole testimony is one great confession of all he's done tonight. He's practically begging me to show why he's bothered putting himself through all of this.
Alright.
Okay, so now we have to present, but I need to present you for something that kind of tracks to, yeah, there would be a market out there for people to be like, yeah,
Oh yeah.
if I could find it.
Franziska is very much the Dom And probably all her fan art.
Lang. Okay, there we go. I just sent it to you.
Yep. That's an interesting picture.
Uh-huh.
Oops. Alright.
Okay, distraction aside.
Why would I ever put my stuff through? Oh, save first.
Yeah, so you're the one who saves versus I'm like, let's risk it for the biscuit.
Well, I mean, it's such a habit in the older games because they used to not have autosave. And then if you had to load back a save, you had to go through all the dialogue, but you couldn't skip any of it. So that's ingrained into my soul. Why would you ever go to such humiliation on purpose? A letter from the stalker. So I'm going to present the love note on the first dialogue.
Objection!
And I was correct!
Okay, I was gonna do it on the 5th.
I was thinking the 5th too, but then I was like, this doesn't sound like any of the evidence I have right now. And then I was like, why would he be willing to go through all that? And then when you read the first option, it says like, you know, like, so do you think all I wanted to do was go visit Mindy? And it was like, yeah, because you sent this letter.
Yeah,
without
because you're
knowing
trying to
her.
be a white knight for her.
Yeah.
Okay, so present the letter from stalker.
Yeah.
Larry, don't even think about denying that you have knowledge of this letter.
Hey! What? Why are you showing this thing to me?
Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight, your loving night. Well, isn't that just romantic?
But you weren't able to descend on her from above, were you, Mr. Loving Knight?
Ah! I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember a thing.
Objection!
You can pretend to be ignorant all you like, but it's written right here. This letter proves that you were not out to meet the old lady, but rather that you were attempting to pay Miss Mindy a visit. Larry, I suggest you take penmanship lessons. That is, if you never wish to experience this level of embarrassment ever again.
What the heck? What are you talking about? Speak English.
You wrote Mindy so sloppy it became Windy to the average eye.
Wait, that's supposed to be Mindy?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, so the accent above E is supposed to be an accent for the I.
Or it could be like there's an English word for it. The tilty, like the dot, like your dot in your eyes.
Yeah. Hey, stop picking on me. It's so embarrassing. There. Isn't that what childhood friends are for? They're the best, aren't they? We're punching. I'll have to wait until we're off this crime scene. Jeez.
He's like, I'm ready to see this fight.
Angie, save me from the scary man.
Sure, if you're willing to make amends, starting with your incredibly embarrassing mistake.
That wasn't me.
Come again?
It's a fake. Someone's out to get me, so they made it out this fake letter. Setting me up. Ow!
Accept your defeat graciously.
But you guys are being so mean.
Hold it!
Penmanship analysis.
What's that?
No matter who, all people have a certain unique features to their handwriting. Ergo, all we have to do is compare the handwriting to this letter to a sample of yours. And we'll know soon enough who sent this letter.
I'll never write another thing in my life.
Hold it!
It's no use, Mr. Loving Knight. For you, already graciously provided me with a sample of your handwriting. This autograph in our mysterious letter.
Take that.
If we compare the handwriting, we'll know the answer to our question soon enough.
Grunting noises.
Confess now, Larry, to your miserable failure.
I'm sorry. I did it. It was me causing trouble again. I admit it. You hit the nail on the head, Edgy.
So he finally confesses.
I saw the pink princess being carried around in a stretcher and got worried, alright? I wanted to go to Mindy's room, but the doctors wouldn't let me in. So what choice do I have? The chimney or a bust, Edgy?
Your mind jumped from the door to the chimney? What criminally overreactive?
Well, at least I was honest and wrote Mindy a letter and stuck it under the door. That way, she wouldn't have been so shocked when I came down through the chimney.
Except for the fact that the letter was an utter failure at conveying that sentiment.
I'm really, really sorry.
Larry, you may be shameful, good-for-nothing blight on the face of humanity. But however, I always knew you weren't the killer. I told you to trust me. Because at the very least, I can attest to that about you.
Edgy, you're...
We've lost a lot of valuable time because of you.
Ow!
In any case, I believe that we now know exactly what happened. Mr. Larry Butt sought to climb down the chimney, not for access to the crime scene, but to enter the room of the elderly lady next door.
Hold it! Great job, Mr. Prosecutor. And Miss Prosecutor. Although I find it unbelievable that the two of you are friends.
Ellipses.
But the suspicion on that guy over there isn't completely resolved yet. So don't get any funny ideas about running off, okay? Hey, what? Edgy, what does the Wolfman mean when he says, I'm not off the hook yet?
He means that you... He means the murder weapon. Larry, did you forget? There are 2 layers of suspicion hanging over your head.
That's exactly what I mean. We can't only rely on the words of the suspect after all. He may have figured out where he was and what he was doing all night, but the blood-stained samurai sword that was left at the crime scene, as long as there is no satisfactory explanation for that, this wolf will refuse to ease up on this bite.
Edgy, that guy, he looks like he's serious about to take a bite out of me.
I'm well aware, and you should be as well, that an upcoming battle will be crucial.
Thanks to the cooperation of our lovely bumbler. I've been dealt a very nice hand, a sweet trump card. Looks like we're about to enter the final bout. Now, Mr. Prosecutor, let's see what we got.
I can easily point out the contradictions in the supposed murder weapon. But the real problem for me is trying to figure out what the real murder weapon is. This will be a high-stakes gamble. But this is one game I can't afford to lose.
Final round. Fight!
Final round. Bump bump. Really quick, I'm going to respond to Maddie. I once met a fellow with such neat penmanship that it looked like he printed words on paper. I'm still very jelly. I love receiving handwritten notes, but if your handwriting is terrible, I will roast you forever for it. All right, ready, sir?
I'm just feeling the roast from afar. I was the
You
one who-
have-
I don't have bad handwriting, but sometimes even I can't read my own handwriting.
Gosh! Oh.
Well, it's not that bad. Like it's just like the spacing of the letters sometimes get too close. I don't know, whatever.
No, I get that. I kind of bleed some of the letters when I write stuff.
Just a matter of You have to translate it a little bit.
Okay.
I was the one who found the body of the victim, Damas the Second, or Damas 2, whichever you prefer. Beside him was the samurai sword, glittering red, an offering of the scent of blood. It was supposed to be the steel samurai's dressing room, but I found it here instead. Plus, I found the murder weapon's owner, the suspect, Larry Butts, in here too.
Isn't it a bit far-fetched to accuse someone simply on the basis of ownership?
But this owner wanted to sneak into the crime scene. I think that's plenty to go on, don't you?
Hold it!
If you're alluding to his reasoning for being in the chimney, we've already established that.
Knuckle fast!
Hold on a minute, Mr. Prosecutor. You two are longtime friends, right? Just to say you didn't fabricate the evidence to give him an alibi.
You're accusing me of fabricating evidence.
You think I can believe something you produce? Forging evidence is all you prosecutors do.
This man has some serious issues with prosecutors.
But come on! I can't think of something as complicated as that, right, Edgy?
Larry, I can agree because I know you and your personality well. However, Agent Link knows nothing about you, or me for that matter. I sense his hatred for my entire profession emanating from his entire being. Am I saying that word right?
Emanating?
Emanating. Thank you. Meaning the only way I can prove Larry's innocence is to present irrefutable evidence.
You could see my power emanating from my soul.
Bye, buddy. Thank you for stopping by.
Have a good day, Matty Mask. Alright. Well, as long as he says, I wish you a happy week as well. I was the one who found the body of the victim, Damask 2.
Pret.
Hold it!
So you were the first to discover the body this time.
This time? What's that supposed to mean? You better watch what you say.
Said this time because earlier Kay was the first to discover the body in Bahala, and your secretary, Agent Shina, was ready to accuse her of murder for that.
Knuckle fast!
Ha! So you're just gonna use that excuse to call me suspicious now?
Of course not. I'm simply pointing out the usual pattern of discovery of bodies.
But in Ablaze's case, there was proof that she was holding the weapon, right? Well, in this one, it's a bit different since we know exactly where the weapon is. Beside him was the samurai sword, glittering red, and offering up the scent of blood.
Hold it!
Excuse me but glittering red and offering up the scent of blood.
Do I have to spell it out for you? I mean, the sight and smell of blood, of course. And according to the test, the blood on the sword belongs to the victim. The sword was made to be used on stage, so it's not sharp. But it's pretty weighty. It's certainly heavy enough to beat someone to death with it. Which leads me to suspect the victim was beaten with the death of the sword.
Beaten to death, huh? This last statement's too important to just let it slip by.
So that's probably the statement that we look at later.
Yeah, we'll have to press again.
Oh, here it is, actually. Inside was a samurai sword, covered in the victim's blood.
Hold it!
Press. So the sword is covered in the victim's blood.
Yeah, the lab results confirm the blood on the sword matches the victim's. But the sword is dull as a vanilla envelope. Just like a stage prop, after all. The steel samurai... the steel samurai is for safety first. So you must not use it like a real sword.
The Steel Samurai has spoken. The Pink Princess also has to appear. She has. Blah, 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 blah. The Pink Princess also appears to have something she'd like to petition to you personally. What? Pink Princess? What would like to say can wait for another day after eternity?
Anyway, my point is that even though the sword is too dull to slice with, It's certainly heavy enough to bludgeon someone to death with. Therefore, I suspect he beat the victim to death with that thing.
Hold it!
Samurai sword. Have you received a report from forensics yet?
We just discussed this. They confirmed the blood on the sword belongs to the victim.
Alright, but have they confirmed that the outline of his wound is consistent with the weapon?
Tell me something. Do you see a dead body right there in front of you? So, if they were conducting an autopsy report right now, shouldn't that body not be here? Well...
Huh. I suppose so. I guess they must still be investigating this room. Meaning it's possible he doesn't know about this piece of evidence true nature.
Ooh. Anything else you'd like to chit-chat about? No? Good. Now let's continue. It's supposed to be in the Steel Samurai's dressing room, but I found it here instead.
Hold it!
Tits is back online.
Oh yeah, I think after 3 hours it comes back on.
Well, now we have confirmed that your tits are not broken.
Larry has already testified that he forgot the samurai sword here.
Yeah, I was shaking hands with the ambassador in here, and I left it behind by accident.
Not so fast!
Oh, so what? You lied earlier, say that's not excuse isn't another lie? But I forget stuff all the time, right, Edgy? Tell him.
Why don't you tell him yourself?
You see, what did I tell you earlier? No one will buy such a pathetically weak excuse. Yes, well, I know that that's not possible to prove such an excuse as truth.
And yet you offer it up as fact? You're a worse person than I originally thought.
You are free to think whatever you like. However, I know that Larry's not the killer. Agent Lang, please continue with your argument. I'll expose the flaw in it soon enough.
Plus, I found the murder weapon's owner, the suspect, Larry Butts, in here too.
Hold it!
Just because he's the owner of the weapon, therefore he must be the killer, is it?
No, climbing all the way up the chimney is pretty suspicious in my book as well.
Objection!
Regarding that, I've already drawn out the truth, and the truth is one thing: I don't bend.
Not so fast!
It doesn't matter if it's you or whatever. Your prosecutors are all the same. And as for me, prosecutors are the one thing I don't trust in.
Objection!
An agent who doesn't trust prosecutors? What are you playing at?
Sorry, sis. There's only two things I trust: my subordinates and evidence of the crime scene.
Agent Ling hates prosecutors. But as long as he trusts evidence that has been left at the crime scene, then there is something I can show him that he can believe in. That's simply not possible that the samurai sword is the real murder weapon. So I should focus on proving that to Agent Link first.
Alright. It's up to you to solve this one.
Give me a sec. We need the samurai spear on the second statement.
Objection!
Statement is just now in contradiction to this piece of evidence. No!
Okay. So the discussion is about the sword.
Oh. I'm still sticking with my... Okay, no, yeah, it was the spear at the original second. Does that make sense? But it's because we pressed, it's now at the third statement.
Okay. Because this...
Objection!
There we go. I'm with you now. Finger wag.
Finger wag. Do you know what this is, Agent Lang?
Yeah, it's a long spear, right? We used those things a lot in my country a long time ago. Piercing, mowing people down. Spears are the weapon of heroes throughout history.
It's the next most efficient weapon after the whip. I think the whip is a slightly different category.
So people would argue that spear is actually the best weapon humanity has made.
See that?
Because if you have more reach than the other person, then you already have an advantage. So that's why swords were usually more like secondary weapons, kind
Mm-hmm.
of like a handgun, because you would rather use the rifle than the pistol, right?
Right.
Because of reach. And that's why there's a lot of stories of like heroes using like the sword thing came around after the fact because samurais are like after the fact are like, man, we're great people back then kind of thing.
Mm.
So anyway, so what's your point? Are you going to tell me that the spear is a real weapon?
No, I simply want you to take a look at this section right here.
Wait, it's bent?
Precisely. Apparently, a certain troublemaker hit it against the wall in this embassy later. As you clearly can see, the inside of the Steel Samurai's weapons are hollow. In other words, they're replicas that aren't that strong enough to deliver a damaging blow, let alone multiple strikes necessary to bludgeon someone to death. And yet, there's not even a dent in the samurai's sword. How do you explain that?
Ah, yeah! Oh yeah, the sword and the spear are made of the same stuff. They bend so easily. I wish they make them out of better stuff, because the spear got bit. Spear got bit. I wasn't able to do my special early summer rain jab move. And I got such an earful from the director for that play for not doing it in the show.
Was changed tonight because of him? I'm going to murder my friend. Samurai spear. Because he mentioned
Ouch!
Larry couldn't do the early summer rain jab.
Like I specifically mentioned the rain jab move.
That's more than enough of your whiny whimpering. Now, back on topic of the spear. Let's return to the real topic of the discussion. This is where the real gamble begins. I don't have a real strategy per se. So all I can do now is to let the chips fall where they may. Using guesswork and taking the risk in place of real logic is hardly the Von Karma way. It is neither smart nor clever. Miss Von Karma, as you know, unlike your father, I am not a genius prosecutor. Plus, I doubt his record of a 40-year win streak will ever be broken. Oh! This gives us a definitive timeline. Of sorts.
Well, it was a 40 win streak because he won a.
Is it?
He kind of won a case, and then he never took another case for 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least 20, I guess. I can't remember what it was. I remember Phoenix Wright made a big commotion about that. Oh,
But perhaps it's best if it remains unbroken. For no one should be conceived of the notion to convict all the
convict?
convict
I think it's convict.
convict
All defendants in the first place.
all defendants in the first place.
Objection!
What a foolishly foolish statement from a foolishly fool who hates to lose. It is the job of the prosecutor to make sure that all defendants are found guilty in court. There is nothing more important than this in the world than a perfect victory.
Hold it!
That may be your opinion, however, I don't believe that's where we... I don't believe that's all we are.
So, this is a really weird chapter, because the entire game up to this point was kind of like, you could kind of get through it without being a new person.
Mm-hmm.
This chapter has so much ties to previous history.
Yeah.
Ugh.
As a prosecutor, what I pursue is not perfect victory, but perfect truth. And if that means the bridge I must cross will crumble beneath my feet, then let it crumble as I walk towards the truth.
Not so fast.
You're good at keeping me entertained, Mr. Prosecutor. But as you know, humans are delicate creatures. The slightest bump and we expire. I'd like you to consider, if you will, the possibility that the sword was used in such a way that attack killed the Mask 2 without bending it.
Ellipses.
What do you think of my hypothetical scenario? I think you know what to do here and what you need.
Of course, what I need is evidence he can't refute. That's it. This time to bring it to a close.
Oh, thank goodness. The chapter's almost over.
Why do you say that?
I am actually getting kind of tired. Like, I can feel the oxygen in my brain, like, running out.
But sir, I thought you like to go long and hard.
Yeah, but usually in this kind of chapter is really long.
And you have someone to help you out.
Oh, man.
Imagine if we weren't helping each other out.
Yeah, I probably only get through half of this. I can only wonder.
All right, let's get through this chapter. We got this. Ready?
Yeah, we're almost done with the middle chapter.
Okay. Well, yeah. I think we're done with this part of the middle chapter.
Yeah, it should be the end chapter. We could do that next stream.
Yeah, let's at least get through this. Because I agree, my voice is getting tired.
Yeah. It's possible to use a samurai sword to kill someone. And under these circumstances, it's the only logical conclusion. We searched the embassy top to bottom, but the victim's blood is on that weapon. Isn't it the only natural the suspicion to fall into the owner of said weapon?
Do you intend to cling on to that preposterous theory?
Oh. No, I
Did
wanted to make sure that this was the end of the... Oh, this is just the end of middle 1. Because there's middle 2 after this. This is
Can
only
we at
about
least
halfway. Yeah.
can we at least agree that we'll finish through this cross-examination?
Also, you can get a bad ending for this chapter too.
I don't want to get the bad ending.
Anyway.
I believe middle 3 even, but I might be misremembering.
Yeah, it's a long chapter.
Yeah.
This chapter was so long. Holy moly. How long do you intend to cling onto that prosperous theory? As long as I want, because we examined every corner within the walls of the embassy. There's no stone we left unturned. We have managed to come up with only one logical conclusion. The only one inside the embassy with the victim's blood is on this sword.
Hold it.
You left no stone unturned. Is that a fact?
Not so fast.
You got something to say? Then say it in the only way I respect, Mr. Prosecutor.
Yes, of course. In that case, allow me to make it crystal clear for you.
Yes. It's like when I suggested this collab originally, was like, yeah, the final chapter would be much better if we collabed with each other on this one than doing it solo.
Well, I brought it up that I needed to be at the final chapter, and I'll join you.
Yeah. It's possible to use the samurai sword to kill someone.
Hold it.
Press. May I inquire as to how you are able to make such a claim, Agent Lang?
Lang Zi says, capable of miracles beyond comprehension. A mysterious creature is man.
Rather than man, it's Agent Ling quotes that are getting increasingly incomprehensible.
Hey, what can I say? My coworker's not here to give me the scroll to read it. The human body is a mysterious thing, even with a toy-like sword. It's easy to kill a man if you just hit the right spot. Oh, I think it's possible to kill with this thing, even without leaving a dent. It actually does remind me of what was it? It was a plot relevance to an item in a story where he killed somebody with a spoon.
Someone with a spoon.
Yeah, like the person killed somebody with a spoon after it was a big. Oh, Xena Warrior Princess. That was what it was about, I think.
Wow, that's a throwback.
Yeah, I think it was like they left the person who was like who looked like he wasn't moving anywhere, and you see like the camera pans, and you see that how they were killed after a whole discussion about that.
Hold it!
Okay. But a funky saying that this case played without major mistakes is close to 7 hours.
Yeah. And also without random discussions that we've been having.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we've delayed ourselves.
But, that makes
Hi,
it more fun.
Tom. Welcome in. Oh, but yeah, our random discussions definitely help and make it more enjoyable.
But I know that. Oh, you're ahead of me.
Oh, did I?
As long as it's a possibility, I can proclaim it as much as I like. Yeah, you only really missed Edgeworth going. But we can only be sure that one way or another by seeing if the wound matches the sword.
Oh, okay, yeah, then I didn't miss much. My bad.
That's fine. It's another one of those. We haven't done an autopsy report yet. In all
Okay,
these
ready?
circumstances, the only logical conclusion.
Hold it!
Press. That's me. I pressed the wrong button. But you must know your conclusion is wrong.
Given the circumstances I'm in, the only people I can trust are my subordinates. Because they are much more trustworthy than a bunch of your prosecutors will ever be.
Hold it!
And you call yourself a professional?
Go back!
Still don't see it, do you, prosecutor? You have to earn my trust. The only way to do that is show me proof that another possible murder weapon.
Another possible weapon. In this room, there's only one thing left. This is going to be a gamble, but I can't withdraw from the game now.
You're not going to get me to trust you by the power of your glare alone, you know. Plus, I have other reasons to why I think the samurai sword is the murder weapon. We searched the embassy top to bottom. The victim's blood is only on that weapon.
Hold it!
The only place where you could find blood on the samurai sword?
That's right. Even with liminal. Means there's only no other possibilities outside of what I've already outlined.
Do I have a problem with Agent Link's assertion that the samurai sword was the weapon? I do!
So this is gonna probably end the conversation.
If you believe there's no other door of possibility left to open, then allow me to force one open for you.
Knock him back!
Huh.
I just saw you save. We are two different streamers. One is risking for the biscuit, and one is like, nope, I need a save.
Well, it's because I don't know. Because I was like, as I was saying, this is gonna end the argument because you said you wanted to press everything.
Yeah.
So then I saved instinctively to kind of like go back to that, but then you kept
Okay.
going anyway. You're like, I'm on this crazy chain to object. Let's see how far this goes.
Let's go.
And how do you plan to do that?
By showing you what might possibly be the real murder weapon.
Knock him back!
The real murder weapon? I hate to repeat myself, but my men have already searched every last inch of this embassy, and they've concluded nothing else could have been the murder weapon. Knowing these facts, you still have to press forward with your little hypothesis?
Of course. Because it's not possible that your men inspected everything in their investigation.
Not so fast.
What are you talking about? I don't appreciate mind games, and I don't appreciate when people like you slander my mid.
Hold it.
I'm not slandering them, I assure you. I'm merely pointing out that their investigative dragnet had a few holes in it. Namely, that there is something your men couldn't have even laid a finger on. And that item is a real murder weapon.
Alright then, I'll play along for now. This real weapon that killed him S2. What exactly is it?
The real murder weapon, which not a single person has yet to touch, is... Oh, okay, what are we saying the real murder weapon is? The statue. It was moved. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Take that.
Whoops.
What? What did you do?
I already pushed present.
Oh my gosh! The national treasure of the Alabaster.
I was like, she's right, but I didn't want to say it because I knew you hadn't got to her yet.
You could have just told me!
You mean the Promenade statue?
Yes, and you know, only the ambassador and the secretary may touch it. Which means I believe that neither you nor your men were able to examine it, correct?
Not so fast.
You know very well if we did that, we'd be in a national incident. Between the Kingdom of Alabasta and the Republic of Baval. The two countries are precarious relationship teeters in a balance. Over a stupid fight related to sovereignty statue. I'll be damned if I let something go unexamined.
Hold it.
Agent Lang, if you could take a look at this. The direction the statue is facing just before and after the crimes are different. And there's only one conclusion I can draw from that.
Go look for the Ambassador Alba and get him to give us the okay to examine the statue. Shifu, you can't listen to this infidel's words. He must definitely be lying to trick you. Shifu, please! This would be an internet rationale about this. Grr! Long Z says. Just go already! Yes, sir. Shifu. Yeah? I'm really sorry, sir, but I was unable to convince the ambassador. I was unable to get permission for us to examine the Promenade statue. See.
Wait, but then the investigation is at a standstill. Agent Lank, I will go speak to the ambassador personally.
Save your breath. You may act all weak and frail, but that old man's a tough cookie. I guess you gotta be tough when you're representing a whole country, you know?
Agent Lang,
What do you want? Let's just hurry up and examine the statue already. What? Shifu? What's causing? That's gonna cause an international incident. Quiet. I'll take the fall if I have to later.
Hold it.
Agent Lang, the hypothesis is mine, so if someone is to take the responsibility, let it be me.
Everybody just wants to fall on the knife.
Right?
Responsibility? If we're gonna talk in such heavy terms, maybe I should let you. It'd be a real problem if my men something were to happen to me. Alright then, let's talk about more investigating.
If we want to know the truth, we can't stop here. Action must be taken. Agent Lang, I like to run a luminal... Oh my gosh. Luminal chemolucence test on the statue.
Luminal test? Ah, good thinking. If the statue is the murder weapon, then some of the victim's blood should be on it. Okay! Let's get the forensics team in here.
Oh.
Yeah, looks like you hit the jackpot, Mr. Prosecutor. I guess that means the real murder weapon has killed Damask too.
Indeed.
I wouldn't celebrate if I were you. This doesn't let your friend off the hook. It doesn't prove that he didn't kill Demax too, so that charge remains.
We are hardly done examining the statue, Agent Lang. Knowing is that this is the real weapon, I believe further examination is required.
You think so? Okay then, knock yourself out. Oh, I found it.
Where?
The top of the head.
Top of the head?
Mhm. Or maybe
Oh,
people
the
this
bottom.
embassy really...
There's the bottom. Look up his skirt.
Okay.
But I got a stretch. It was a stretch redeem. And I will touch my toes, sir.
All right. I'll be right back in it for a couple minutes. Be right back. I'll go stretch.
Thank you for that stretch. I needed it. Okay. Still there? I think he's stretching. Yeah, but now it's time to investigate illegally.
And I'm back.
I'm back. I progressed the story a bit.
Oh, I see.
But I can catch up to you after you are done examining.
And what do we have here? This dirty smudge. It looks like a handprint. What a definite bit of evidence, just like you doing under here. Looks like we got some fingerprints to analyze. Girk! Worst case scenario, these prints belong to Larry. Looks like it's too late for me to do anything about that now. Hey, forensics guy! I want the results of these fingerprints ASAP. You hear me?
Agent Lang, I have the analysis results, sir.
Good. And?
Sir, about the prints we lifted from the bottom of the statue. Well, you know the victim of the murder in the Bahalese embassy? These prints belong to him, to Manny Cochin, sir.
But that's... What's going on around here?
No, that's impossible. Each Primaduck statue can only be held by someone of that country. But the very fact that Mr. Coachman's fingerprints are on this one, it leads to only one conclusion. This statue is actually Primaduck's statue. Impossible. That it can't be.
He's doing a martial arts thing.
He is. Larry never once set foot on Bahalese soil. He was free to go. However, this new piece of information only served to confuse us even further. The ringleader of the smuggling operation was killed with an alabaster knife in Bal. And Damas II was killed in Alabalestian soil with Bahal national treasure. And the mystery of the great thief Yatsagaru, who visited both countries. The pieces were there, but I had yet to see the big picture of where they were to form.
Dun
Ah.
dun dun.
Ah!
Yes, save.
Yep, we're still in the middle.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good time to stop.
And
That-
very much so.
That was 3/4 hours.
It was.
Uh,
And so then that means theoretically next Sunday we could get through the chapter.
we might actually finish the middle part. Let me go.
Yes.
Maybe is really hard, actually. From the text I saw scrolling through. And that's not even the part where we look around and poke at everything. So let's say maybe.
Maybe. Well, I say maybe another 2 streams we could be done with
the middle part.
right, with the middle part.
Because the end part might be 2 or 3 streams also.
So we're looking at what, maybe another 4 to 5 streams because we distract ourselves.
Well, even if we were taking this seriously, I mean, holy moly. Assuming the end part doesn't like speed up, you know. Oh man.
So for sure we need to rest our voices because I finished 2 of my liquids.
2?
2.
Oh.
Okay. Would you like to raid someone who is also playing something in the Ace Attorney family? Or do you have a friend? Thank you for the hydrate, Luna.
We can do what you said.
Okay, let me find someone in the Ace Attorney family. Do you have a preference, sir? Okay. We were talking about Justice for All. Nope, that's a France person. The trilogy. Okay, I won't tell you about them, like what their aesthetic looks like. Bye, Twin. Bye, Luna.
Good day, you two.
I will only tell you how many viewers they have.
Okay.
You get to pick 3 or 4.
I feel like 3 looks good.
So we're gonna go to sweet petite mommy. Their model looks very cute. All right, I have sent you their name. But kind sir, when is the next time you're going to be streaming?
I don't know. I normally would continue streaming, but I think I'm definitely going to take a break.
Please take a break. Even if you're going to play Kingdom Hearts tonight, I would ask of you to please take a break.
Yeah. But instead, I'll shill a game that I've been playing offline. Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time. Really good game, especially if you like. It's a very simple game where you play a bunch of classes. It kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy 14 with the different classes you can do that each have their own plot lines too. But the game has been entertaining so far for me, and for the first few hours, I still haven't locked everything. It's a fun little game. Just taking a look at it.
Okie dokie.
Guys, thank you everyone for coming. Hope to see y'all next time, and I hope you all have a good work week and the rest of your weekend.
Thank y'all for stopping by. Please take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time.
Till next time.
Bye for now.
Bye bye.
So we're actually rating while they're talking about the Merry Christmas case.
Okay.
So I think that's beautiful timing.
Yeah.